Yo, what's going on, guys? How is everyone doing today? BPS coming here with another live stream. This is a live call-in show, so I'm gonna come back 1 second. Hold on. All right, I'm back. So live call-in show. Let me drop the link. No one is in here. Drop the link. We're ready. Road to 700 subscribers begins today. How's everyone feeling? Drop the link. So let me pin it. There you go. The link is right there. Let me go close. The link is in the chat. What is going on, guys? BPS. All right, so 3 is in the chat. Road to 700 live call-in show. Come on here, jump on. Let's talk. All right, so we already got our first caller. So Nate Talk Sports. What's going on, man?
What's good? What do you want to talk about?
Let's go. I was basically gonna come on here and talk the Eagles. It's a live call-in show for a reason. So literally anyone can come on here. So I'm expecting a big crowd here because we're gonna be going for a big time. We're gonna be going for like another 2 hours maybe. So how you feeling, man?
Excited for football. I'm gonna make a rant video after this about the Yankees, so this is gonna be fun. Fun today.
Yeah. Yep, 100%. You're making a rant video. Who did y'all lose to? Because I haven't been paying attention to baseball lately. I mean, beat the Giants yesterday. That's the only thing I care about.
I'm just gonna say they are irrelevant. So that's basically what you have to know. They suck, and we lost to a trash team.
Yeah. I honestly may have to nah, there's 2 people in here now. All right. I was gonna think about restarting it because I started a little weird. Like the whole intro wasn't a good start, so I may have to restart it later if not too many people come on. So, who did the Giants play week 1 again? The Broncos, right?
Yeah.
What are your expectations going into that game?
I'm expecting a close game, and I think we'll win it. And I think it's gonna be by a field goal.
Yeah. 4 people in the chat. Like, comment, share, subscribe, everyone. I'm gonna share this out on Twitter. But Saquon, is Saquon playing?
Yeah.
I've heard people say he is, but he's probably not gonna get too many touches.
He's actually been getting hit in practice.
Oh.
So that my boys.
What's good, Mile High 6? What up, man? He's a Broncos fan, bro. I might have to get him on when we play each other. I'm live right now on YouTube. Come check it out.
You know who AJ? You know who was in AJ's
Yep. I already know.
God damn, bro. How does he get Scooter Magooter, bro?
I was watching Scooter stream, and Scooter, there was like no other Florida live stream. So Scooter saw that he was streaming, and there was only 5 people in the chat. And since there was only 5 people in the chat, he went to AJ's stream, and he said everyone got to go there. So yeah, that's how he found AJ.
I was like, dude, you just got the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, that's big, bro. Are you like Scooter Magooter, man? That's a goat right there. What's good, Big Rich? Oh my god, bro. Yeah, for sure. All right, I may hit you up, but I gotta see if there's other Broncos fans.
You can do Adrian, my boy.
Yeah, Adrian. That's another one. Yeah, Adrian's another one.
I think I'm gonna probably pick Adrian for the first week just because I already have Adrian stuff. So
Yeah. What's going on? Not your average sports kid. Let me give you your moderator. What up, man? Oh, the Bulldogs defense, man.
I gotta give the shout out to those Bulldogs, man.
Georgia is their team looks good, bro.
Oklahoma looks trash again. They don't change.
I said it before, and I'll keep saying it. Spencer Rattler's a terrible quarterback. He's inconsistent.
Damn, dude, what a disappointment Sam Howell did, bro. What a disappointment, bro. Like, I was so hyped for that guy, bro, and he just disappoint. That was just crazy. Right bomb is a damn. Then how were you wrong? Okay, I'm confused.
Oh, Eagles champ.
Oh shit. Oh
yes. Make the stream even better.
What's up, Mitch? What's
Not much. How's it going, guys?
We got already 7 people in the chat. Roll to 700. What are we like?
700? No, like what?
Bro,
Let's go.
Wait, I don't understand this. Mile High 6. Your dad is a Cowboys fan and your mom's a Niners fan and you're a Broncos fan. I'm so confused.
Yo, what's good, Eagles champ? What up?
How does that make sense?
Jordy?
Yeah,
confused.
I don't know how that makes sense.
I don't know, man. He randomly just woke
Jordy,
up one day.
Did you actually get a successful trade in our league yet?
No, not yet, but I've been hounding Bird Gang to give me Cole Kmet for Garrett Everett.
What? What the hell is malarkey?
Why would you want Cole Kmet?
Because I have a lot of belief in Cole Kmet in Chicago.
There's your moderator, Tommy. I just want to say something real quick. I'm gonna have an announcement right now. Let's just talk about Bo Nix's greatness. Bo Nix is a future Heisman. Bo Nix is going to be the best player in college football this year. Bo Nix is going to be the best football player in high school. I mean, in college this year. No, I'm just joking.
Can we just say what a disappointment Sam Howell is, bro? What a
It's
disappointment.
He lost most of his weapons.
Doesn't mean shit. He's supposed to win the Heisman, bro. I don't care what quarterback you are. You need to show us something, man.
You got to remember, though, of the people projected to win the Heisman over the multiple past years and consecutive in a row, they haven't won it. Every year there's been somebody who hasn't been in those top 5 odds that's been like, yeah, this is my trophy now.
I can't believe Eagles didn't come out today, bro. Surprise. But okay, so
I know Eagles Champ likes my comment, bro. I know he loves that comment.
we're gonna talk about I just want to bring this up, Tommy. I know none of you guys are.
Can we just talk about how the Cowboys are going to lose on Thursday?
Yay!
They lost Zach Martin. I'm sorry, bro. That team's getting demolished.
Don't I have to say give my prayers up to Zach Warren with COVID. Hopefully he recovers okay. But
There is no way you're getting Darren Waller, Big Bridge. We're in like this league, and he wants Waller. I'm not giving you Waller, bro. Like you have to trade me everything just to get Waller. Honestly,
Darren Waller's a beast, bro. One of the most he's for some reason people asleep on Darren Waller's name.
DLSG. What up, man? I'm sorry, Big Fridge. You got to give me a good trade for to get Waller, man.
Oh yeah, Slay. My team is so good. Oh my god.
What do you mean? Do you have all 9 players?
Yeah, I was gonna get out of that league because
my team, bro. Oh my. I have DeAndre Hopkins and Stephon Diggs. That's the only thing I have to say.
I got Mahomes and Diggs.
I have 2 number 1s. What are you talking about? My team is god level, bro.
Who's your running backs?
I got, dude, out of respect, I got to get Miles Sanders.
This is how he became a Broncos fan.
Okay.
All
right, so let's, because most of us
good.
are Eagles fans in here, other than Nate. What are your guys' expectations for week 1 when we play Atlanta? Like, do y'all have like any breakout candidates? Like the performance
For
of
week 1 is just pure dominance. I'm not looking for like one specific person. I'm looking for the whole specific team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is there like a guy that you're looking out for?
Jay
And there is
a red zone touchdown.
What's good, man? What up,
Wait, who are the Giants playing on Sunday?
Broncos?
Broncos. I'd say
Oh,
we're
they're
winning
gonna
by
lose.
3.
Oh, they're gonna lose.
We can't hear you, bro.
That's me.
No, Eagles champ. Take your headphones out.
Oh, I know why. Hold up. There you go. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
There you go. Got it.
So you can hear us now?
I think that's enough.
Wait, leave and come back. Leave and come back.
And Slay, by the way, why do you have me below Giants fan? I'm just wondering.
Shut up.
I forgot how to do this.
Oh
Honestly,
my
I don't know how to
god,
do this.
bro.
Like, I don't know how to switch it.
I
You
was
go
here
to the
I
person's
agree
name,
with
you
Mitch.
click and drag. Yay!
Fuck.
Eagles
So,
over
wait,
Giants any day.
no. Hold on. This isn't right. He should be up here. Jordy.
Why?
Yeah, that's better. Jordy's up there. All right, move Eagles
At least
shape
I'm above Nate. That's all I care about.
Eagles
Yeah.
shape there. Yep. So Nate is the last guy. No,
Yeah,
wait, you're fourth actually. But Eagles
yeah.
shape
Keep me
there.
here.
All right. So what do y'all want to talk about?
We can talk about how the Giants are going to lose to the Broncos.
We could talk about how the Lakers' average age on the roster is 31.3.
And they got DeAndre
know
Jordan
We're
now.
not-
You shouldn't have asked that question. You knew it was coming.
I knew it. Yeah.
That's why I would never ask college questions to Jordy, because I know he'll bring up my fandom. So I was like, I'll
Hey,
never
remember
bring
that
it up.
time back in 07 when Michigan lost to App State as the number 2 ranked team?
See,
Exactly my point.
like literally everyone hates Lakers. Like, yeah, everyone hates us. Like,
Yes, we do. But you keep on buying players. Why?
no,
You don't
what's
need
good?
another like 19th center.
What up, Beast? What's good, random Anton?
Yes, yeah.
Y'all
you picked
hear
the
me?
right-
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
You hear me? All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah,
Can
of
you
course
hear
I can
us?
hear you. I was just trying to figure out my
Oh,
yeah. I
I
can
was
hear
like, why isn't he responding to us the entire time?
you. Because my
Alright,
headphones
so-
is just being weird. I don't know what it is, bro.
Oh my God, big Chris. All right,
So,
so let's talk about Philly. Let's talk about Philly real quick. Nate, we'll go to your Giants later.
This is where I'm mute.
This is an Eagles shit, bro. So what are your like expectations for the Eagles defense in the Falcons game? Jordy?
Expectations?
Yeah, for the defense.
So, it's all going to be about shutting down Calvin Ridley and whatever Kyle Pitts does, because this is his first time setting foot on a field.
And Russell Gage.
And Gage, but Gage isn't as much of a threat as a Calvin Ridley and what Kyle Pitts can be, because we have to remember Pitts has got a catch radius that I compared to Chase Claypool, and his is big enough. Pitts is even larger, but you've got to shut down them mostly. Eric Wilson is your coverage linebacker. He's someone who can shut down tight ends, and Calvin Ridley, Darius Slay is going to be a very good battle. But ultimately, it's going to come down to getting pressure on Matty Ice. That's something that he's struggled with in the past. He's somebody that I clump in with guys like Derek Carr and maybe a Tannehill, where they're consistent. They can give you good to great level production, but they're not going to carry your team anywhere.
Tannehill's way better, bro. No offense, my bad for interrupting, but Tannehill is a better quarterback than Matt Ryan. It's way better.
And I'm
My
just
opinion.
comparing their play
Just in my
styles.
opinion.
I'm
I know.
not saying
I just want to. I know. I'll let you finish. I just want to say that I was just putting that out, and also I say that Calvin Ridley is a number 2. At the same time, he still is a threat, but he's not a number 1. And like I said, I keep on saying this. Hey, we can talk about who we're gonna stop, and I'll let you finish, and I'll go. All right, we can go. My bad for cutting you off.
and those guys are going to be threats, but it all comes down to getting pressure, and with a revigorated rotation that's going to take pressure off Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox, and is going to get Cox out of the game more, so he's not playing 95% of snaps this season. He's going to be a lot fresher, and he's going to be more of his normal self. And this O-line's going to eat, or this D-line's going to eat.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, the Falcons fan doesn't agree. He thinks
Calvin Ridley could be a number one. Calvin Ridley is not a number one, bro. Now he's a good number two, but you're like I keep on saying that. Matt Ryan last time beat us with Julio Jones.
Mhm.
I know Calvin Ridley is a good receiver. I get that, but let me ask you a question. We talk about the Falcons offense. Who's stopping our offense from scoring? It's going to be up to who can stop offense from scoring. It's going to be which defense is coming. Now they have some good. They have one good defensive end that I know that's still on the team. That's Grady Jarrett. But when you look at it, Matt Ryan don't have a good O line, and I keep on saying when you have no good O line, it don't matter if you play great or you're a good quarterback. You need offensive line. If Matt Ryan does not have an offensive line, the Eagles will feast. You saw what Joe Burrow looked like last year. And I'm not saying Joe Burrow is anything like Matt Ryan. I'm saying that offensive line is horrendous. And if I'm a Falcon fan, I'm not worried about Calvin Ridley getting the ball because there's no way Calvin Ridley is going to get the ball if that offensive line does not block for Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is not a Russell Wilson. He's going to run out the pocket. You don't need to worry about that. And I believe what Jonathan Gannon needs to do. If I'm Jonathan Gannon, I'm saying I'm blitzing him. I'm blitzing him. I'm making sure the cornerbacks. I'm making my Darius Slade the number one priority to foul Calvin Ridley because I'm not worried about Kyle Pitts. Now Kyle Pitts is going to get there, but I don't want Calvin Ridley because my focus is Calvin Ridley. I don't give a damn about the other receivers. Yes, they'll catch some balls on us, but if you get Calvin Ridley on one-on-one with Darius Slade, I trust that with than just a Steven Nelson because you're talking about Julio Jones. We're talking about a guy that has been that right. Let's be real. Yes, Julio Jones has is a big part why the Falcons always was able to beat us because he's been a pain for us. You know what I'm saying? Now Calvin really torched us too, but I'm not worried about Matt Ryan. You know why I'm not worried about Ryan? And I keep on saying Jim Schwartz stunk. And I keep on watching that play versus the Falcons. It was when we had to stop him. Julio Jones, a screen pass all the way to the house. Jonathan Gannon is not allowing that to happen. Jonathan Gannon is going to focus on his priority. If I have the game plan, what he's going to do, it's going to be stopping Calvin Ridley. That is the go-to guy that Matt Ryan's going to target. I guarantee Matt Ryan's going to try to throw it up to Calvin Ridley, see if he could go get it. And I believe these cornerbacks I think they're able to stop Calvin Ridley. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the Falcons. Their defense, who's their cornerbacks? A.J. Terrell and Devontae Smith is going to be a good match. You know what I'm saying? Because A.J. Terrell is going to have a tough time covering Devontae Smith. Now, don't they have Oliver? Don't they the other cornerback Oliver? You know what I'm saying? They drafted Oliver.
I don't know if you're on that team.
Last time the Falcons beat us was because Jim Schwartz stunk. He stunk, and a quarterback threw 3 picks, I believe, right? One to Desmond Trufant, the other one to the other guy. So, the Falcons to me are a team that needs to protect Matt Ryan because Matt Ryan is not going to do good when that offensive line cannot block. And I hope a Falcon fan does not say their offensive line is not good because, like I said, their offensive line is horrible. And they lost a lot of pieces on defense too. You know what I'm saying? They don't have, they don't have Devontae Freeman anymore. So who's the running back? The running backs are not good. Yeah, they might be underrated, but they're not a Miles Sanders. They're not a Derrick Henry. They're not a guy you're going to have to game plan for. The guy they're going to game plan is for Calvin Ridley, to stop Calvin Ridley. Because if I'm a defense coordinator and I'll make this and everybody else can go, I'm not worried about Kyle Pitts burning me. I'm worried about Calvin Ridley burning me. Because Calvin Ridley is a good route runner. But number 2, he's just not a number 1.
No, I would say release the slate. Really?
Huh?
You want me down to – there we go.
I got you, bro. I'm just trying to
I thought that was Sleater for a second, bro. I was going to get it.
I'm going to get that guy on. I honestly have to do that, bro. We're
I got Sleater soon, bro, because I'm telling you, where you at? Shout out to my boy. We're going to have him. By the way, I'm going to be on Philly Notion. I can't wait for that debate. The Cowboys, what's his name?
Oh,
I call him Goof for Life. That's his name. His name is Clown for Life now. Because he's just a troll, bro.
I saw that I saw that thumbnail, and I cannot wait to see
I'm going to bring it. He knows I'm going to bring it on that show, bro. I'm not allowing nobody just to talk. You know that. I mean, I'm the only Eagle fan right now that was on the Philly Nation debating head to toe with a Cowboy fan. Everybody else was scared to debate a Cowboy fan, and I wasn't afraid to go after him, after his quarterback.
Why?
And he,
How are they scared to
like,
go up to a Cowboys fan? How?
because there was a lot of Eagle fans that were worried about not going after because every Eagle fan, like except me, thinks Dak is a legit quarterback, and he's not. The man struggled versus 500 teams. The man needs everything around him. You saw what he is without Ezekiel. You saw with it. Now Martin's out. Martin, the guard, is out for the game on Thursday. That's a huge blow for a quarterback that's coming back. He's out with COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? So now you lost him. Lyle Collins is dealing with a neck injury. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line doesn't look too good. And they didn't update that offensive line. The Cowboys are going to be watch. Tampa Bay's blowing them out, bro. I expect a 40 burger on their behinds, bro. It's not even going to be a close game. Now that's a team I'm worried about. But
Yeah, what up, Audie B? How are you doing, man?
What's good, Big Flex Play? How you doing, bro?
Great, man, great. How's your day been? We were just talking about the Eagles Falcons game. I don't know like what your thoughts are on the defense for that game.
you're kind
On
of
our
nervous, aren't
defense?
you?
Yeah, our defense. Like, what are your like expectations for them?
Oh, I think we're going to do really well. I think to this other guy's point, I think we still have to game plan for Kyle Pitts. Just because he's a mismatch for like really anyone. Like he's too fast for a linebacker, and he's too big for like a safety. And the Falcons don't really have any good safeties left. Like Keanu Neal left for Dallas, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know
I
who
know
we're
it.
gonna Pitts, honestly, man. Like Pitts is such a mismatch.
They
He's a-
overhype Kyle Pitts, bro. Like Kyle Pitts is not going to do nothing against that defense, bro. I'm not worried about Kyle Pitts. People want to over it because they look at the Florida highlights, bro. They look at the Florida highlights. He's a number one pick, bro. You know what I'm saying? The Falcons. I think the biggest guy that the Falcons need to worry about is how to stop Devontae Smith from making y'all look foolish on that defense. Because Kyle Pitts is
I
not going to out juke you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about Kyle Pitts. Like I said, I don't care about Russell Gage. I understand
What?
he's a threat. He's a third string receiver. He's not going to blow you
not
away like a
talking
Calvin Ridley. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying in general. I'm just saying in general. Relax, right?
Yeah,
I know you get
know
carried
what you-
away.
Yeah.
I know. But you're kind of worried, aren't you? You're kind of
No.
worried because
I'm
we play.
worried because Pitts is a damn good player. He has never touched the NFL field yet, so I can see where you're coming from. But like, bro, I'm gonna be worried about facing him because, like Audie said, a safety is too small for Pitts, and I honestly don't know one linebacker other than Wilson that can cover this guy. That dude's a beast, man. We gotta like have a really good game.
Sertan Ludi shut that man down.
Cap, I know that's Cap. Sertan is
That's
not a
cap.
No,
That's
it's not Cap.
Sertan always got beat in college, bro. Sertan is so
Not
overrated.
not versus Kyle Pitts. I watched the tape. He did not get burnt. Matter of fact, he shut down Kyle Pitts.
Okay,
He shut down Kyle Pitts.
Pitts,
Go look at
yeah.
the tape. If you
Yeah,
don't believe me,
I'll look at it. I got you, man.
he shut down Kyle Pitts. He was the other corner that was shutting down Kyle Pitts. That was that dude.
No,
And
he
also
wasn't.
JC Horn, I think JC was it JC Horn down?
Yeah,
It might have been JC. It might have been JC Horn. It was JC.
Horn.
JC Horn's gonna be better than this. JC Horn's a stud, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
that Carolina defense is very underrated, bro. Like
Brian
people are sleeping on Brian Burns.
Yeah.
People keep on talking. People don't even understand that Carolina defense with Jeremy Chin, and Brian Burns. That defense is, to me, I'm just saying, don't be surprised they end up in the deep playoffs. I mean, if Sam Darnold, I don't believe in Sam Darnold, but I think that defense is underrated. You know what I'm saying? I think that defense is very, very well put together. At JC Horn, you have Jackson on the other side. I mean, that secondary is scary too. You know what I'm saying? I think Carolina's a very good team. I really do. They got a good coach. Ryan Wool, I was very fan of coming out of the Temple. He knows how to coach. You know what I'm saying? You got Roby Anderson. You got, what's my guy that I wanted at LSU? No, I was not a fan of him at LSU.
Terrace Marshall.
Yeah,
Terrace Marshall.
everybody thinks and it goes back to Joe Burrow, man. Listen, people think he's a great quarterback, and I know you're going to get mad at me, Slate, for saying this. I don't think he's a great quarterback. I think he had everything around him. He had Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Marshall, okay, and two more receivers going to come out of LSU. He had elite defense. I mean, you're going to be a candidate for Heisman if you have all of that with you. You know what I'm saying? You put Quez Watkins on the LSU receiver core right there. He's a first-round pick. I mean, it don't matter what you had. That was just an elite receiver core right there, bro. I mean, I could win with that. That's a damn good receiving core. You know what I'm saying? Joe Burrow wasn't even a first-round pick, but that receiving core made him that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just don't believe in Joe Burrow. I just don't think he's that good, but we'll see what happens. Man. I don't think
we gotta see. All right, so I want to get to this comment. I agree. Horns.
Surtain's not a bust, bro. That's the stupidest saying ever, bro. He's not a bust, man.
I don't like
He's
Surtain.
not.
Oh, man.
Surtain will be good for Denver, bro. He reminds me a lot of like Chin Bailey up in Denver. Bro. He'll be good for Denver.
No.
He'll shut down the Giants week 1. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna shut down whoever the receiver for the Giants.
Galladay?
He's very underrated. Galladay, I don't think is playing. I think he still has a hamstring if he is playing. You know what I'm saying? But he'll shut him down. Surtain's a very good corner, but the point is like people they looked at his college film and they looked at it, but you gotta understand this. Surtain's a very good cornerback. I mean, I wanted him. I'd take him if we could.
Dude, the only corner that could cover Kyle Pitts in college was J.C. Horn. I don't really like Surtain that much.
Yeah,
you know why Kyle Pitts was, but do you know why Kyle Pitts was always open? Because Kadarius Toney was always open. Kadarius Toney, no, because of Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney's a burner. That's what I'm saying. The Giants don't use him right. No, stop. Kadarius Toney's a burner. That would have been my second round pick if we didn't get a receiver in the first round. I would have went after Kadarius Toney. Kadarius Toney's a burner. If that was the reason why, if you watch
defenses, okay.
Like if you watch Florida
defenses
State,
were game planning for Kyle Pitts. They weren't necessarily game planning for Kadarius Toney. Although I can see where you're coming from, though.
Yeah. They were game planning for Pitts only. Honestly, bro, Eagles champ, Surtain was like the only reason picks came to him was because he was literally right there. Like literally, the ball was thrown right to the guy. The difference between him and J.C. Horn is that J.C. Horn actually earned his.
J.C. Horn's like a Ramsey type cornerback.
He is a damn good player, bro. That dude's a shutdown corner.
And Surtain, I think, can be that guy. I mean, let's be real. You remember what we thought about? What was that one cornerback that we never thought would be good? But this one cornerback that I didn't think was going to be good is now good in the NFL. I forget who it was. But it was a guy that I was not really fine with. And now he's a starter in the NFL. You don't know how corners are going to do in the NFL. But when you look at his first preseason game, he had to pick 6. And the Broncos are right now trying to trade, what's the guy's name? Callahan. They're trying to trade him because they believe in Surtain enough.
Right.
Yeah. And
he's
so,
their right? Their nickel?
No, he's the guy that was supposed to be. They got J.C. Horn to be his replacement because they're that bad as secondary. And if you watch Denver, you know what they're trying to do. And they also didn't they get Kerry Vincent Jr. from LSU, the Denver Broncos? They got him, J.C. Horn. That's an underrated secondary.
Panthers. He went to the Panthers.
No, not J.C. Horn. Kerry Vincent Jr. is Surtain. Sorry, I'm getting confused.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I agree. But okay. So I get why you don't like Pitts because he's yet to play an NFL game.
No, I didn't say I didn't like Pitts.
Yeah,
I just don't think he's going to do damage in his first week. I think it'll give him time. People are overhyping him because he was the number 1 pick. Look, I mean, they like Madden has him as a 98 overall, bro. That man is not going to do his first week. I expect more from Calvin Ridley than Kyle Pitts in his first week. Kyle Pitts is not going to replace. And I think they drafted Kyle Pitts because they think he's that Julio Jones. There's no way you're replacing Julio Jones, bro. It's just not. He's a traditional talent that you just. To me, if I was the Falcons, I would have got more out of from Julio Jones. What did they give up? A 3rd round pick? I would have asked for a 1st because he's a Hall of Fame type talent. You know what I'm saying? That would be the type of
return.
I think they got a 3rd round pick. They got a 2nd?
No, they got a 2nd.
I forgot.
I thought they got a 3rd. I thought they got a 3rd. No, didn't know they got a 3rd. I think they got a 3rd. I think.
Let me look at that real quick.
Oh,
Jones.
I forgot about Richie Grant, Big Fritz. That was a solid pick for the Falcons. That's their because they lost Keanu O'Neal and Kazi, and then they picked up Grant in the second round. They needed a safety, so they had to do anything.
Richie Grant's a good safety, but he's a rookie, bro.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm not.
expecting?
It
I
was,
said
it
it
was
I'm
was
not
second
saying he's
round
gonna be
pick.
bad.
It
I
was second
wanted it.
round pick.
I wanted him, but you know what I would have taken over? Who's gonna be good in L.A.? Paris Ford. I wanted him, and you saw what Paris Ford is doing in L.A. I think he made the roster. That boy is gonna be dangerous. From Pitt, he's gonna knock people over, bro. That dude went undrafted. I don't know how. You know what I'm saying? We end up with Kayvon. We end up with uh uh
Javon
Jones,
Wallace.
the safety from LSU. Kayvon Wallace, man. Bro, I don't know what's up with him, bro. He better show up. That's all I gotta say, man.
so I
Because I'm
get that
giving him a chance.
corners.
I'm
Yeah,
giving
Yeah,
him a
it was a
chance.
second
Man.
round pick, by the way. Second round pick for the Jones trade.
yeah. All right, so I
It
know
was a
y'all are
second round
talking
pick.
about corners. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
second
It's a
round
good.
pick.
That was a good trade, bro. That was a
Mhm.
good trade.
second and a
Mhm.
fourth, I think, to Tennessee.
But if I was
Yeah.
the Falcons, I would have drafted Penny Sewell. I would have never went after Pitts because Matt Ryan's more important to protect than just getting a flashy tight end. And that makes me think that Matt Ryan is. They think he still has that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Matt Ryan's what he was. I don't think he is what he is. I don't think he can take him all the way like he used to. I think he's getting a little older. I think you're going to see a lot of. They're going to try to run the football because if you look at who the coach is, he's a guy that runs the football. I mean, that's why I think. I mean, look at who the coach is. He comes from Tennessee. Who do you think?
He
He
came from Derrick Henry.
So
Yeah,
he's
he
going to
came
try to
from
run the
Tennessee.
football, and we're going to shut that running game down, bro. So
Yeah, this is true. This is true.
I'm saying
Sewell hasn't been looking good at all in camp. Like
who?
Penny Sewell has been looking bad in camp.
I mean,
I
that's
mean,
why
being
because he's with Detroit, bro. Detroit
Yeah,
stinks,
he
bro. They're
hasn't played in
horrible.
the year. Yeah, he hasn't played in the year. He's gonna be sluggish.
I don't care, man. If you're a first round pick, bro, I like Devontae Smith. Oh no, Devontae Smith didn't drop out. I'm sorry, but like Kenny Gainwell is a fourth round pick, and he's already playing better. I mean, come on, man. Like Devontae Smith, I know did not drop out. I'm thinking Jamar Chase. Okay, it's been a while, man. All right, it's
Oh
been a
wait,
while
didn't
since.
didn't
Would have
Devontae Smith drop a couple
been
balls
second round
too?
pick.
I heard
No.
Devontae.
I'm talking about dropping out of the 2021 from the COVID shit, all that
Yeah.
stuff. I was talking about Jamar Chase, but I got mixed up with Devontae Smith.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
Penny Sewell, Penny Sewell has to protect Jared Goff, bro. I mean, Jared Goff. I mean, I don't care what it is. You dropped in the first round, you better be that damn good, bro, because you're rated as the top talent in that draft. So I don't care if you were drafted by the Jets, the Browns. You can be drafted by the stinking Washington football team. You know what I'm saying with their free agent nurse. Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm not a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? I think Washington's gonna go where they've been in the last 15 years, in the basement. They're not gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Their quarterback is to me. He's going to give you some good games and bad games. Washington has a tough schedule, but they need an offensive line. Matt Ryan should have got Penny Sewell. I think Kyle Pitts was a reach. I don't think Kyle Pitts is going to be that. I think he's going to be good, but I don't think he's going to be what people think he will be. And that's why I think that Calvin Ridley will get more looks. He's a rookie. I mean, he's not going to be Devontae Smith. He's not going to be no Julio Jones. You're not getting Megatron. So I'm not really afraid of him. I think that we can put him over Ryan McLeod, and I think Ryan McLeod can shut him down.
So
You want me to be real?
yeah, so I know y'all are y'all were talking about
It's
corners
not
here. So
It's
wait,
down.
hang on, Audie, hang on.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
my
was gonna
bad.
say. Yeah, no, you
Bro,
good.
do you know it? The NFL and college are two separate things. The more safeties are more physical, they're more dominant. And guess what? Kyle Pitts is not
No,
doing
I
what
was
he
just
is in
gonna
his
say.
college, bro. No, I'm talking to him.
But
I'm talking
Yeah.
to because he said that Ryan McLeod can cover. Ryan McLeod can cover him, bro. Because Ryan McLeod is very, very good. Well, Ryan McLeod is a good safety, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I'm glad he's back.
McLeod's not playing
Because
week one,
right
though.
now,
McLeod's
I thought
not
he was
playing week
clear.
one.
Oh, Sonic is
He's
in the
clear.
backstage, bro. My bad. I didn't see you, Sonic. My bad, bro.
Yeah.
I
It's all right. It's all
Alright.
right. It's all right. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
I'm doing good, bro. We're road to 700, man. We're just in here chilling, live calling show, man. I had to let
What
y'all
time?
come.
Hey, what time is Philly Notion on the channel, bro? Because it's 6:06, bro. It would be 9:30, right?
Yeah.
Not 30. Okay, I'm just making sure because I don't want to miss, bro. I almost missed Cool Cat Connor today. I almost overslept. So you know what
Bro,
I'm saying?
he's gonna be live in 2 hours actually, so we can go
8
on here for
o'clock,
like 2 hours.
8:04. Yeah,
Eight
bro.
ten.
Yeah, one of those Cowboys guys. What's his name? Cowboy for life. He's not going to be here today. He's not. So it's just going to be me, Philly Notion. I wanted to get LB on Bird Boys for Life, but because that guy
It's gonna
keeps
be
on thinking
boys
he's
for
just going
life,
to.
or is it gonna be Sid?
What's good, Sonic?
Sid's not coming, bro. He said something
No, what's
about
up, Vic? What's up?
his mom
All right,
passed his mom in
I
the
got
hospital.
Sonic, it's
I don't know.
next Monday. It's not
Audi.
tomorrow. It's next week.
Yeah, Audi.
Okay.
I gotta
I
take you
mean,
out.
I'll try to be there. I mean, I got like stuff to do, and I'll try to make it. If I make it, I'll
Yeah.
probably be like late, maybe
What's
like
good? Not your average sports kid.
10 minutes.
That's
or
good,
whatever.
man. Yo, that's good
Is that a
because I'm gonna
49ers
have a
fan?
big crowd for that.
I
No.
think he's a 49.
49ers fan?
Yo, what's
Yeah.
up, Nina Austin? What up,
Yes,
Nina?
sir.
How you doing, lady?
I'll tell you one thing. I think Trey Lance is a demon, bro. I think he's gonna be better than Justin Fields.
Hey,
He's
Eagles
just
fan, remember
like
that?
an it
Remember
factor.
that thing? Remember that gold star thing he came up with? Man, that's so funny though. It's funny, like
Oh, what I tell you, Del Pearson did give gold stars to everybody, bro. It was him and Carson Wentz.
that
Carson
was
Wentz was like that autistic kid that Doug Peterson spoiled, and that's why Carson Wentz not here because he reminded me of special needs child that everything was not his fault, everybody else's fault. And listen, I got special needs, so I can say what I want. Y'all can't say that, but I can. I have high functional autism. Y'all don't see it, but you'll see when you know how I go crazy because I was off my meds for a while, but I'm back on. You know what I'm saying? I'm back on Eagles football. You know what it is. But no, Doug Pearson act like a special needs teacher that gave gold stars to everyone who act like complete shit, didn't play good. Like Nick said, I don't bleed like that. Fulgham would have made Doug Pearson's roster. Fulgham would have made it. You know what I'm saying? Even though, and JJ should not be on the field. I better not see him on the field, bro. Because I will go off, bro. I don't give a damn if that man made the 53-man roster.
You want to know something? I keep hearing that Doug Pearson was a great coach. I'm like, fuck that shit. Look, he's a good coach, but he's a player's coach. Frank Reich gave us a fucking Super Bowl. Frank Reich gave us a fucking Super Bowl, man. Not him.
That man is no different than Mike McCarthy, man. Next Cowboys coach will be Doug Pearson. You watch.
Don't even get me started on Mike McCarthy. Him and Aaron Rodgers feud. It's gonna be him and Dak Prescott feud. I can tell you right now, it's gonna be that.
That Prescott ain't gonna do what Aaron Rodgers did because Dak is not on Aaron Rodgers' level, bro.
I want to say real quick.
Aaron Rodgers is just a different breed, bro. Aaron Rodgers is a first round pick. There's a reason why Dak fell.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? But you talk to Cowboy fans, they rate him like Montana.
Yeah. So all right. So I was gonna say, like when y'all were talking about corners earlier, I was just gonna say Caleb Farley is gonna be the best one in this draft if he's healthy. No, everyone is sleeping on the kid. Everyone is sleeping on him.
What does he play for?
He plays for the Titans, so he's gonna be the number one.
I mean, they got Christian Fuller?
Yeah,
they got Christian Fulton. Yeah, you remember? You know, the Giant fans want to overhype Dory Jackson. I mean, that's who the replacement was. Christian Fulton, I wanted Christian Fulton, bro. Dory Jackson.
I mean, I think Dory Jackson's fine, but why hype him up? I mean, he's mediocre.
That's the Giant fans. That's
like Cowboy fans hyping up Trayvon Diggs being the next great corner.
I'll be real with you. If the Eagles signed Dory Jackson, I wouldn't be overhyping him, but there'll be a lot of Eagle fans that would. I would not be happy. I don't want a Dory Jackson. Just like a lot of Eagle fans think I would hype Galladay. I would not be hyping Galladay. I didn't want Galladay. He's great in Detroit because he had a great quarterback. I don't know. Their offensive line is bad. They got Daniel Jones. I'm so tired of hearing about him, man. Kyle Pizzle predicting Super Bowl champion New York Giants. That man,
you know what pisses me off?
His
you know what pisses me off? I was actually watching Mitch's Daniel Jones trash, and I saw one reply which he was using statistics saying how Daniel Jones played great when.
You want to hear statistic? You want to hear statistic? You want to hear statistic? My bad for cutting you off. Teddy Bridgewater has better stats than Daniel Jones right now.
Exactly, and that guy's been injured.
I'll send you a tweet, Darius Slay. Big Play State. Teddy Bridgewater, the Broncos quarterback, is literally better than Daniel Jones right now. He has more completions. He has less turnovers. Daniel Jones is right now up with Drew Lock right now. Drew Lock is probably the worst.
Are you talking about Teddy Bridgewater's entire career or just like right now?
Just off the last year performance with the Panthers.
Damn,
he's literally better. He has more completions, and he wasn't bad like a lot of people thought he would be. Like people want to make Teddy Bridgewater. I think Teddy Bridgewater right now with Flacco. I don't care. I don't like Joe Flacco, bro. I never did. Never thought he was a
Actually,
great
I think Teddy
quarterback.
Bridgewater was actually better than Flacco, though. I mean, yeah, Flacco won a Super Bowl. If you take that away, what else Flacco did? I mean, he had weapons like Anquan Bolt and stuff like that. But come on, anyone else can turn Anquan Bolt into a contender.
Let's be real. That's the only time the Ravens are going to win championship because they're not winning with Lamar.
And you want to know something? It was because of the defense. Sorry. It was because of defense. Ray Lewis was
a monster, bro. You got Ed Reed. You got Garaguzzo, whatever his name is, Tony Garaguzzo, whatever his name is, that defensive tackle. You got I think Shannon Sharp is on that roster, but he was
I don't know. I think Shannon Sharp retired before that. I think it was like I don't know.
No, that was his last year. He played he was in that Super Bowl verse because that was the first.
You mean in 2000?
That was the first team that actually. I think that was the first team that actually won in Hard Knocks this championship. I think that was the team that won the championship in the Hard Knocks. Hard Knocks actually had the first team that actually won all of it, went all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I thought you were talking about 2012. I didn't know you were talking about the 2000.
Come on, bro. You're talking to me. You're not talking to a guy that just started watching football 2 weeks ago, bro. Come on, man. You're talking to me. Now, I've been there Eagle fan since I was 3 years old, but I know damn well this Sharp was not on 2012 because I watched it live on TV. I was in school that time too. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking to me. You're not talking to some, random kid off the block that just started watching football. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you talk basketball with me, I don't know anything about it. Don't ever debate me with basketball because I suck at it, okay? You know what I'm saying? But football, no. I'm very knowledgeable with it. I have a bunch of football books over here. You know what I'm saying? I still got a lot of Eagles football books from previous years. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking to me. I mean, Shannon Sharp was retired by then. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I think Tim Tebow was still in that league when Joe Flacco won the championship. You know what I'm saying? But I think the Ravens are a very good team. They just need a quarterback. Because I'm going to be rude to you, man. I don't know why people are hyped about Lamar Jackson. The man, yes, he can run.
I don't
want to run a quarterback. I don't want to run a quarterback. I want a guy who can throw. If you can't throw, you're not making it in the league. And people want to overhype Lamar Jackson and want to sit there. Lamar Jackson cannot throw. You just can't. I'm sorry to say, you just can't. Lamar Jackson's not a good quarterback.
Honestly, bro, he's
been
one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league ever since.
Oh my God! Here we go again. My God, here we go again. This guy can't throw for shit, man. He can't throw. He can't even throw a goddamn ball for shit, man.
Like,
can we please stop comparing him to Michael Vick? Michael Vick can throw a cannon for a fucking arm. He can go goddamn bomb. A bomb.
Damn. Why are you going off on him like that? That was my turn.
Going crazy, bro. You gotta
No. Don't do that, big play Slay. Did you have the energy attacking on us? I'll attack you for that. Since you want to go for that, I'll say that.
Sonic. This is Big Play Slay you're talking to. He goes off PFF stats. PFF. He reads PFF.
I don't
the same one I destroyed.
Stats. I'm keeping it real with you. I'm keeping.
So we're using loser stats. Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
I'll keep my mouth
Lamar
shut.
Jackson. Lamar Jackson is not a good quarterback. We literally almost shut him down for the whole game, bro. He had one rushing touchdown on us, and you saw what we did when we shut down his
throwing. I'm pretty sure that was one of his best game throwing that year.
What, against us? Against us? No, he was horrible in that game.
Horrible anyway. So
and still, and we made him look foolish. Many times we've stopped him. You know what I'm saying? We would have won that game if somebody ran instead of Carson Wentz. They ran Carson Wentz. They could have ran Miles Sanders, Doug Peterson, but he didn't do that. No, Lamar Jackson's not a good quarterback. You know why the Ravens won't advance to a championship? Because they don't got a quarterback. If you take away Lamar Jackson's option, right? You take away look at Lamar Jackson. If you take away him from running the football, you make him throw from the pocket, he can't do it. He has to use his legs. He's not a good, accurate quarterback. If you look at it, he throws to the tight ends. That's why, to me, Marquise Brown, like you want to know where Deshaun Watson should go to? The Ravens. The Ravens are ready to win right now because Lamar Jackson is garbage. Bro, you can say what you want. He's trash. He's trash.
All right. You're saying Basically, you just say he's trash. He can't throw in the pocket at all. First of all,
He can't. No, he can't. No, he can't.
Tell you don't watch
Just
football.
because you play Madden don't mean it's accurate.
Watch him. You watch Eagles, bro. I'm an Eagles fan. Don't get me wrong, but
and you got
also, bro. No, bro.
Are you an NFL fan? Are you really are? You really are? You really are? You really are? He can't throw. He can't throw. Dude, he can't throw from the pocket. This is why this is the same guy who threw a pick six and in double coverage, bro. He can't read defense. He can't throw. Stop lying to yourself.
Who else did that? We could talk about so many QBs that throw pick sixes. You acting like nobody does that. You're saying you can't throw in the pocket.
Lamar Jackson.
Bro, come on now.
If you put Deshaun Watson, as much as I say I don't want.
You want me to bring up stats? Don't get me
wrong.
Bro,
stats are so overrated, bro. Do you know what stats are? 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 No, you don't.
Do you know what stats are?
You don't know what stats are. Yeah, I do. Stats are overrated. Stats are overrated because guess what? He throws to mostly the tight end. Who's his number one weapon? Is it the receiver Marquise Brown? No, it's a tight end. It's a tight end.
Give me a break, bro.
Name a break.
Rashad Bateman.
Rashad Bateman. Marquise Brown. Are we serious right now?
Yeah,
you got J.K.
Dobbins. Yeah, I think he has weed or something.
The clock is ticking. Come on, you
hang on, bro. Y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill, bro. I was just gonna say Eagles champ. Rashad Bateman has never played in the league yet. How are you gonna say he's been the number? I mean, he's gonna be the number one this season.
Lamar Jackson has weapons, bro. And guess what? Let me tell you something, man. You can talk over me all you want, but let me tell you something. I could pull up the tape. I'm a man that literally was wide open and he missed. You want me to bring up the tape? I would love you for bring up the tape. Go watch his full highlights. Don't watch these highlights, bro, because these highlights be saying stuff. If you watch Daniel Jones highlights, the man is literally looks better than when you watch his game tape, man. Stop watching highlights, bro. Lamar Jackson stinks. If you put this, and I say this, if Deshaun Watson would win a championship with the Ravens, what they have right now, if you even without Bateman, they're winning championship. Marquise Brown, are you serious right now? Marquise Brown literally was in college destroying people. Lamar Jackson cannot throw. There's a reason why they told him to be a receiver. He's not a quarterback. Y'all need to stop saying that. The dude is equivalent to Tim Tebow. The man cannot throw. He can't. Just because you run the football don't make you a quarterback. And y'all need to stop with the stats shit. Because if that's the case, then guess what? The stats don't mean nothing, bro. Because Dak has good stats, even in garbage time. It doesn't mean that you're a good quarterback.
Let me just say this right now.
Hang on. I just want to say something real quick. I know Lamar Jackson's not the greatest thrower, but don't you ever insult that man and compare him ever to Tim Tebow, bro.
What's
Tebow
is
First of all,
what's the difference? They both can run. They both can run. They both can run. They both can't throw. They both stink.
You can't tell me Lamar Jackson's on a better throwing than freaking Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow's garbage.
Are we talking about the same Lamar Jackson that the Ravens reporters couldn't even interview him in practice because how bad Lamar he was throwing? Are we serious?
Like, if you take a look at him, what does he look like to you? A running back or a receiver? He doesn't look like a fucking quarterback. Michael Vick's a better quarterback than he is. Stop comparing him to that.
It's Michael
Vick.
I don't fucking care if he's Michael Vick or not. He can't throw for shit. Look, if he can throw, that's fine, but he can't throw anything for shit. I don't care if he has the stats. He throws it to the fucking tight end. If you want to say that, then be his man. Go be him. Leave the team and go be a Lamar Jackson fan because I'm tired of people comparing him to fucking Michael Vick. No one's ever him. He can't throw a fucking bomb. A 50-yard bomb. He can't do that.
All right, I got him. You're going to.
You acting like Lamar Jackson's on her team, man. You're making me mad.
On, man. You gotta stop doing that. Look, I understand. I understand you can't take criticism. I understand that. But seriously, I had to get that out of my chest.
Me.
I had to get that out of my chest. I'm so sorry.
I know that. I get that you don't like Lamar, but damn, bro, people in here, like, I don't want everyone to start leaving and join. Like, you gotta chill.
You know why people like Lamar? You know why people like Lamar and they don't look at his throwing? Because he's able to make people look like jokes when he runs. He's a good running quarterback. No question about it. Well, he's not a quarterback. But if you can't throw from the pocket, and that's all I'm saying. If Lamar Jackson was able to throw from the pocket and he was able to run, he would be a great quarterback. The Ravens have a great defense, and I
Okay.
would love for anybody to debate me because they were
Oh,
number
they do.
4
They have
to
a
stop
really
in the
good
run.
Yeah.
You tell me if Deshaun Watson didn't go to Baltimore last year, they're not winning championships. That's a perfect destination for Deshaun Watson. You want to talk about a trade that the Ravens should do? I guarantee you the Texans would take Lamar Jackson as a sorry-ass franchise, but Deshaun Watson would be great for the Ravens because he can
I got
throw
a
from the
question for you.
pocket. He's a guy who can run the football, and they have a steady defense. If I'm Deshaun Watson, I'm not looking to go to Miami. I want Lamar job. Let me go and outplay him because let me tell you something, his backup might be starting soon. Because if the Ravens just paid him, but we also paid Carson Wentz. Don't matter how much you get paid. If you're not able to advance and you're seeing a lot of Raven play, they're sending us saying, listen, we paid you. We gave you another weapon. If this man does not take them to a championship this year, do not be surprised if the Ravens go after Deshaun Watson next year. Do not be surprised.
No, they're not going to go
Question,
after.
I mean,
question, hold up.
they could also
You want to
put.
make a bet? You
That's
want to
so
make a bet?
they-
I would like
If I'm
to get that.
Deshaun,
That's
if I'm
dumb, bro.
Deshaun Watson,
Eagles fan,
if
that's
I'm
the
Deshaun
dumbest
Watson,
move they make. That's stupid. That makes no
it's
sense
not
at all.
stupid.
Thank
It's
you.
not
I mean,
stupid.
or they can
Bro,
actually
bro,
pull
we're
and
talking
get
about
a regular.
Lamar's 25. Hold on. We're talking about Lamar, who's 25, bro. He's like 25, 26. And your point about his wide receivers being good, bro. He has so many drop passes. Like, I don't even know why we're talking about a whole different QB right now. But still, you're
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Hold
Oh,
on. Let
really?
me talk.
Really?
I'll let you rant,
I
bro.
see you play
Let
too
me
much
talk.
Madden, boy.
I was on
It's
mute
okay.
for like 10 minutes, bro. Come on. Marquise Brown had like 8 drop balls last year. So did he had Duvernay, who got injured. He doesn't even have his running back anymore. He still produced way better stats than any quarterback that you just named, bro. Name a quarterback. If he's not in your top 5, okay, where is he placed in your in quarterbacks? Like,
Well, if we're
He's not
going
even
by
my
that
top.
fact, then I guess
He's not
Cam
even my
Newton's a
top
better
5.
quarterback than he is because he can
Oh
throw
my God.
good.
Who
Eagles.
good? Wait, hold
Like,
on.
Cam
if
Newton's
we're
a better
saying that,
thrower.
if you're saying that Lamar Jackson can do the same stats as that, then I guess you could say that to Cam Newton, maybe Russ Wilson, or maybe those. I don't care if they're contenders or
God
not. They
I'm
can
damn.
still
not
run the
even
ball.
talking about
So
stats.
you can't.
Lamar took him a pair still.
No. You want to say that how Lamar Jackson has good weapons, he can throw those stuff. Okay, well Cam
I'm
Newton
not
can do
saying he
that
had good
too.
weapons,
It
bro.
doesn't. It
Like,
doesn't
what?
matter. It doesn't matter if you're. It doesn't matter.
God
If you're
damn.
small or nothing like that. If he
Okay,
can do
This is a
that,
good
Sonic.
then you
debate,
can say
bro.
that same thing to
Sonic,
Cam
your
Newton and
point
stuff like
doesn't
that.
make
You
any
can't.
sense. Your
Yeah,
point
bro.
doesn't
Thank
make
you.
any sense because wait, hold on, Mr. Philly. So your point doesn't make any sense, Sonic, because I remember correctly with Marquise Brown was solid in 2019, but he was a wide receiver 2 at best, and Lamar Jackson had 36
So
touchdowns, 6 interceptions with 103.3
let me ask you a
passer
question.
rating,
Let me ask you a question.
and
If
he's not a good
Houston
thrower.
trades for Marquise Brown, let me ask you a question. If
Yeah.
Houston trades for Marquise Brown right now and Deshaun Watson's on that team, as much as I don't like Deshaun Watson's off the field issues, that's his number 1 receiver. I guarantee you right now.
What?
That would be his number 1.
Whoa, buddy.
You wanna? I'm telling you,
Stop
that
it.
man is
Stop
going.
it.
If you
Stop it.
Lamar
Dante,
Jackson
Dante,
cannot
you
throw.
take it. Dante, you take
Mr.
it, bro.
Philly, Mr. Philly, how old are you? How old are you? How old are you?
Huh?
You gotta mute somebody for me to take it, man, because I'm gonna be talked over, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm gonna
How
keep
old
it
are
straight.
you, Mr. Philly? How old are you?
I'm 13.
Exactly, because you never seen Michael Vick. Because people comparing Michael Vick. Michael Vick
I
could
didn't compare
throw.
Michael Vick.
That's what I'm not saying to do, but they're comparing him to Michael Vick. That's what they're saying.
Hold
That's
on.
what makes me mad. Lamar Jackson is not a horrible quarterback
All right,
because
Nate,
he's
I
not a
gotta
quarterback
show
at
you.
all.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
I-
I'm gonna ask you a question real quick. I'm gonna ask you a question. So he had, like I said, he had 8 drops, bro. He had no receivers. You can't name another receiver then on that team last year. So no rookies, no nothing. You can't name another receiver beside Marquise Brown, who played terrible that year, completely terrible. I want you to name me another wide receiver. I'm not saying Lamar is better than Deshaun. I'm not the only person. Like, I'm not saying he's better than anybody, but there's no way you're saying that he's complete garbage and he can't throw. Who was he throwing to? The tight ends.
So what
He
you're
has the
saying
best
is
tight
you
ends in the
can't
game.
have an. You see what you're saying
And
is
he's
you
not
can't
top
have a team
5.
that's saying that he's
All
not.
I'm
I mean,
saying is
I
all I'm
understand.
saying is I'm sick and tired of the Tebow slander. Don't disrespect the GOAT like that ever again, you peasants. That's all I had to say. Goodbye. That's the only reason I came into the show, by the way.
Goodbye,
Here we
bro.
go. Wait,
Tim
Don't
Tim
Tebow's
disrespect the GOAT
trash.
like
Tim
that.
Tebow fan.
Tim
Oh my
Tebow is
God! Here we
Bro,
go.
trash.
Tebow
Here
making
we
more
go.
money than
Here
all
we
of us
go.
combined,
Tim
and he don't
Tebow
even
can't
Yeah,
throw
he
for
don't even
yeah,
gotta
he's
play
off
in
the
the
team.
NFL for that. He don't even gotta play
Tim
in the
Tebow
NFL
can't
for
throw
that,
for
bro.
shit, man. Look, I'm gonna say this right now.
Can't
the
throw
same
for
guy
shit.
that's gonna
I'm
beat Mark
sorry. He
Sanchez
caught a
ass?
10 off the field. Have you seen his wife? Wow.
Oh man.
My
He's
Oh
just
man. Tim
around,
Tebow
bro.
fucking trash, bro. They replaced him with Peyton Manning, bro. That's sad. He's a first round pick and they replaced him with Peyton Manning. Denver
Peyton
replaced him with
Manning, who
Peyton Manning,
has
right?
2 Super Bowls, okay?
Peyton Manning was coming off a neck injury when they signed him. What are you talking about?
And still got
What
a
are you
Super Bowl.
talking about?
I don't see where the Peyton
Tim,
Manning
are
slander is
you
coming in
really
now.
are
I'm not
you
even a
really
fan of Peyton
sitting
Manning.
there? Are you really serious saying that Tim Tebow's a good quarterback? You better stop right now. Just stop right there. That's the stupidest
In
take
college,
right there.
yes.
Come
In
on, man.
NFL, I'll
He was
fully
good in
admittedly
college.
say, I will
He was good
fully
in
admittedly
college.
say, okay,
He
do
was
I get to
freaking
talk at one point?
garbage.
Like, what is happening
No, because
here? Is this just a
that was
shouting
probably
contest?
the dumbest take I've
I
ever
can
seen.
see why Sonic got so angry. This is just a shouting contest at this point.
Yeah,
Rabble,
because you say
rabble,
stupid
rabble,
stuff.
random noises. Random noises. I like random noises too.
That's
This has
you
become
know
a sensory
that's the one thing that
overload.
pisses me off. You
Tim Tebow
compare him to
fucking
Michael Vick, but yeah, Michael Vick can throw. I'm sorry, that's just one thing that pisses me off. You can't compare him to another guy who can throw.
Give me a second, big fridge. Let
I'm
me
sorry,
let me
you
eat
can't
something
do
real
that.
quick.
I'm sorry, if you can't do that, then why are you comparing him to that? I understand he has to do stuff like that, but Michael Vick is more than that, man. That's just one thing I have. That's one thing that got me really
I'm
mad.
not even talking about Michael Vick. What does
Wait,
Tim
who
Tebow
looks-
have to do? Tim
Who
Tebow
looks
is
like George
trash, bro.
Kittle? Who
Tim
looks
Tebow's
like
just
George
trash,
Kittle
bro.
vibe?
I want to clarify something real quick. When someone talks, bro, everyone mutes. All right, that's the rule from now on. Because I can't be having people just talk over each other. I want to get everyone's word. So I get that y'all are all different on Lamar Jackson, but y'all have to go at a certain time, my guy. Like, including that goes for everyone that comes on.
It feels like
I respect
ESPN
that.
first take. We're shouting at each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? It feels like undisputed.
This is
You know
bad.
what I'm saying?
This is very, very bad.
Hey, Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless, down here. Skip Bayless. Hush.
I'm Skip.
Tim Tebow fan.
I'm Skip.
That wasn't even Skip Bayless, but okay.
Skip Bayless was very much a big Tim Tebow. He's the one who made that song. You ever heard that song? You ever heard that song to Tim Tebow?
I don't know what song you're talking about because I don't listen to Skip
Oh, type
Bayless.
type in.
Oh, I
Skip
look
Bayless.
like George Kittle. I don't think so.
Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is the one who started the Tim Tebow mania. That's who. If you watch Skip Bayless, he was a big fan.
I
of
guarantee
Tim
you,
Tebow.
he definitely.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, he was a big fan of Tim Tebow.
Was actually showing Shannon Sharp
he started the Johnny Manziel too.
Skip Bayless actually predicted that Mark Sanchez will lose his job. And you know what? Tim Tebow, one thing about him, he couldn't throw. Now, if he could throw, the fact that he did beat out Mark Sanchez, they traded the Jets. The sorry ass Jets traded for him. Okay. The Broncos literally were better. Now, Tim Tebow had one playoff, but after that, what has he done? He's made with 4 other teams. You're telling me that Tim Tebow is a good quarterback? The man was below average, bro. He wasn't a good quarterback. He was a good
Got a
quarterback
lot
in
more
college.
playoff wins than a majority of quarterbacks.
Okay, but that's like saying, but that has nothing to do with it. You know, your first round pick, man. You know, the fact that Peyton Manning went into Denver and he changed that franchise. And don't forget, a lot of Colts released Peyton Manning. They drafted Andrew Luck because they thought Peyton Manning was done. That's how bad Peyton Manning was. They didn't think he would play again. So Tim Tebow couldn't even beat out an neck injury Peyton Manning that was pretty much, they were saying his career was done. And Denver was able to turn him around. Think about it. Tim Tebow
And
couldn't
then
even
Denver
beat out Mark
hasn't done
Sanchez.
jack diddly squat since he retired. So
that's because John Elway didn't know how to draft a quarterback to save his life. And guess what? John Elway is a horrible
really?
GM.
Peyton,
come on, man. What's up?
Peyton Lynch, something like that. Really? That's going to be your future? This guy plays
Lynch
more video
is trash.
games than he plays
I can tell you
touchdown.
Lynch was trash from the beginning. I mean, it was horrible.
Like, yeah, Trevor
I don't know.
Siemian.
If I was the Broncos, I would have drafted Justin Fields. I would have drafted Justin Fields because I think the Bears are going to run him. With Jason Peters at that offensive line, oh boy, you better run.
That's where QBs go to die.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay. Now I'm playing.
Wait. Where did QBs go to die? I didn't hear that.
Chicago.
Yep.
Oh yeah. We should call it Chicago. the QB killer. The QB killer.
The
They always
QB
kill
graveyard. What's up, Coach?
Yeah, but I think Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields is a very good quarterback. I think he's going to be a good quarterback for the Bears, but they just got to build around him. You know, that Jason Peters guy. If I'm the Bears, I'm releasing Peters immediately.
Eagles champ. Vibe has a question. It says Jalen Hurts. If Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar.
Huh?
If you say Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar, bro, I might have to get off this panel.
Well,
Jalen
we haven't
Hurts
seen
is throwing
him.
better than Lamar. Are you serious right now? Are we serious right now? Yes, Jalen Hurts. Yes. Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson cannot throw far with Jalen Hurts.
Whatever, Coach.
Stop.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything because I'm already done. But if we're talking about like longevity, yeah, no shit. He's been playing since 2018.
Coach had to leave.
Second,
That's because Coach goes for PFF stats, bro. And I already debate them at their asses. You know what I told them? You know, flat out, they had me on Twitter, and they wanted me on the show because I exposed them on Twitter, and I can show you proof that I literally went after them. I went after them.
PFF is garbage.
Dude said.
Exactly. And when you listen to PFF, Lamar Jackson supposed to be this great quarterback. Well, if he's such a great quarterback, then he don't need all these weapons around him.
Exactly.
He should be able to. Marquise Brown, if you put him on another team.
You want to know something? I think a quarterback, a franchise QB can turn a wide receiver to nothing into something. This is why I like. I'm gonna say it right now. This is why I like Eli Manning. He can turn one wide receiver into nothing into something. Like think about it, Hakeem Nicks. That guy was a stud.
Eagles champ, hold on. What the fuck? If you diss Eli Manning, bro, I'm leaving the stream right now. That's my guy. Don't.
He has 2 rings, so he can't really.
Eli Manning can actually turn one wide receiver.
That's the only thing he didn't say.
You want me to diss Eli Manning? I mean, I got plain jokes for him, bro. I mean, Eli Manning always never beat us in Philadelphia. He's been our bitch. Let's be real. I mean, he's a great quarterback. He's better than Daniel Jones. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Eli Manning's a good quarterback overall. But he's been our bitch. He's never beaten us in Philadelphia. We've owned him for many years. We made him retire. That's all I got to say.
Look at what 39-year-old. Okay, bro. He was a 39-year-old quarterback.
So what? We still beat y'all. So what?
What team did he
I gotta take you off real quick.
What?
I'll get you back in a second, Sonic, because there's too many people backstage.
They want to debate Eagle Champ 1 because that's the Lamar Jackson. How dare I discredit Lamar Jackson?
Dude, I'm not big on Lamar Jackson either. Well, if you keep him in the pocket, he's trash. I'm sorry.
Exactly. That's all I gotta say. You have to be, in order to in the NFL, you have to be able to throw from the pocket. If you can't throw from the pocket, you end up like RG3. RG3 was not bad because of his injuries. He was bad because they didn't know how to throw from the pocket, and he was always a running quarterback. You're not gonna last. That's why Tim Tebow, Mr. Skip Bayless over here that wants to praise him. I'm not gonna call him Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless praised Tim Tebow every day. Tim Tebow couldn't throw from the pocket. He couldn't throw for crap.
You tell me Robert Griffin can't throw. I mean, did I just say? I mean, Griffin from Washington, he can't throw in the pocket. He did when he was in Washington. That was his play style was. Hey, his play style was get out of the pocket, and he could stay in the pocket if he had to. You can't tell me he can't.
Couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know too much about.
That's why he got injured. Robert Griffin III, are you serious? Robert Griffin III was always out the pocket. He was.
Did he win Rookie of the Year?
He didn't get injured from throwing the ball. He got injured from running, and because he wouldn't slide. He didn't get injured from not throwing the ball in the pocket. He got injured because he didn't want to slide. That's why he got hurt.
That was part of it. But also it's because
he wasn't in the pocket.
He should have been. But I'm not saying that he should be a pocket quarterback. I'm saying if you can't throw from the pocket, you're able to run if you can. But if you can't throw from the pocket and you can't make teams, if teams bet you on throwing from the pocket and they shut down your running game and you can't throw from the pocket, then you're not going to be a good quarterback. But you can run a quarterback. Russell Wilson can throw from the pocket. He can also throw outside the pocket. He's effective. Mahomes is the exact same way. Lamar Jackson cannot throw in the pocket and outside the pocket. If you look at the way he throws, that's why a lot of times he throws interceptions because he doesn't have enough arm power. And that's not
Greg
something
Roman.
All right, we
Greg
gotta go
Roman
to
isn't
someone.
doing him any freaking favors. That guy is the trash OC.
I'm so glad we didn't get him, bro. You know how bad he would have been with Jalen Hurts, bro. And people keep on. And I hate when people compare Jalen Hurts to him, bro. That's not something to be proud of, man. Lamar Jackson, to me, is holding the Ravens back from a championship. Who I compare Jalen Hurts right now?
Yeah.
If I have to go right now, I'm not saying he can be, and I'm not saying he's going to be, but right now he reminds me a lot like Mahomes and Russell Wilson.
Oh my
he's able to throw for
Mahomes.
I don't know about that. I have to see him.
Because your quarterback won't even be on the roster next year. So stop it. Your quarterback is not even going to be here next year.
You can't compare the Mahomes. You can't do that.
I never said he was going to be Mahomes. I said he can be. He can.
Hold on, big play Slay. Let me go get a pizza. Hold on. Oh my god.
Can. You heard the word can? I didn't say he will.
Way.
I said he
There's
can.
only one Patrick Mahomes. There's only one. There's not gonna be couples. One.
Only one.
Yeah, man.
It'll never happen
There's
again.
one Patrick Mahomes.
I can't really touch that one.
And there's one Daniel Jones, and sure hell is not a good quarterback.
Why are you saying Daniel? He's ain't Patrick Mahomes.
Dan Jones is not even in
we
the
don't
same
even know.
Jalen Hurts,
It's why
as
I
I know.
said Jalen Hurts is better than Patrick. You literally said he's compared to Patrick. Okay, bro, I'm done.
Where do you look at
when you look at the way he throws, when you go back and watch him, the way he was throwing. If you look at the Cowboys game, for example, we lost that game.
You said the Cowboys game, bro. Who did the Cowboys have? No one. No shit.
Dak the Gimp.
Bro.
I don't even know.
We were literally worse on defense than the Dallas Cowboys, bro. Are you serious right now?
Who's the Dallas?
Are you serious right now?
Who's in the Dallas secondary? Name someone.
All right, Papa, sir.
Bro, I don't care if they had a good secondary or not. Do I give a damn?
Oh God, bro.
No. You play to win. If we were playing the sorry ass Cowboys with no secondary, if we win, it's still a dub. The hell, I don't care if they have a secondary. I want to beat them. I don't care if they have Ben DiNucci on the roster. I still want to win. It don't matter if they have, the scrub ass cornerbacks from Maryland down the field, and they just draft their high school kids down the field to play cornerback. I don't care if we beat them. It's still a W. I don't even think they had a good secondary or not. Our secondary wasn't good either last year either. Just Sports didn't know how to use our defense, bro. Come on, man.
Okay, so where do you rank Jalen Hurts by best?
Oh my God, he's gonna rank it like the
and
top
once
5.
again, bro.
Hey, that's what he is.
You're a Giants fan talking to me, okay?
Yes.
Don't be worrying about Jalen Hurts. Worry about your quarterback. Because I'm telling you right now, your quarterback won't make it this year. When I say he's getting benched week 4, I didn't stutter. Because right now, Joe Judge, you saw what Joe Judge is like, right? You think he's going to put up with Daniel Jones? You think Joe Judge is going to put up with Daniel Jones throwing picks? You know Joe Judge ain't going to do that. It's coming from Bill Belichick, right? Bill Belichick was benched Daniel Jones right now. He's still making rookie mistakes, bro.
Yeah, hold on. They're gonna bench Daniel Jones and put in Mike Glennon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. He's horrible.
Oh my God, you put a turtleneck, bro. Oh my God,
It's trash. First of all,
when the Seattle Seahawks,
I can't do that, bro. You gotta chill.
This is funny.
Unmute yourself, bro.
Notice how he doesn't even notice.
You're unmute, bro.
He literally doesn't notice. Let's just keep telling him why he's wrong.
We can't hear you.
You gotta chill, man. Like, let other people go.
Because you want to worry about my quarterback. Worry about your quarterback, man. I didn't say Jalen Hurts was going to be better than Mahomes. I said he can. You heard the word can?
No can.
I didn't say he was going to be.
There's no can.
Why can't he not be?
Hey, can I ask a question right quick? Slate, if you don't mind, I want to ask a question. Then I'm gonna mute my mic. English champ. So, you said Jalen Hurts can be better than Patrick Mahomes. You say he better than Deshaun Watson. So where you got Jalen Hurts ranked at? So that means we got to rank somewhere high. So where you got to rank that?
First of all, I didn't guarantee he would be better than Mahomes. I said can. Can means it could happen. I don't know if Jalen Hurts could be. Mahomes is a great quarterback. I'm not going to disrespect him. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts, if he is throwing, and you think joint practice don't matter, joint practice does matter. It counts as games. You know what I'm saying? They're still hitting. They're still tackling. They're still going against players. Jalen Hurts is throwing balls that use the only two quarterbacks that I see, three quarterbacks that I know can do that is Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, and Mahomes. I'm not saying that he can be that. I'm saying when you look at it, he has the possibility of being that. Okay? I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying he will be better. I'm not going to say that because I wouldn't say that. I'm saying he can. His potential is sure up there. If he can be that guy, if he does what I'm seeing in practice where he's throwing balls and they're accurate and they look poised, if he goes out there and shows consistency with throwing great balls and he's not trying to overthrow people, you know what I'm saying? If I see a clean football game from him and he looks smooth, he looks comfortable, then yes, he can be. Because Patrick Mahomes, probably everybody didn't think Patrick Mahomes is going to be better than someone else. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. Just because Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback don't mean someone else cannot be better than him. I want my quarterback to be the best. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is a great quarterback, but I think Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, because I'm a real Eagle fan and I'm also a confident Eagle fan, I believe Jalen Hurts has the upside. I think he reminds me a lot like when I look at him, he reminds me a lot like Patrick Mahomes. The way he's able to throw, the way he's able to run, he's elusive with the football. He also has an arm. Okay, don't take away the fact that this man can throw. You saw what he did. Yes, the Cowboy game we lost. We lost because Jim Schwartz didn't know how to cover for crap. Okay, that's the reason why Jalen Hurts was literally sending out the Cowboys, was scoring points. Go look in the first quarter. We were winning at least by 21 points. The Cowboys were only scoring field goals. That defense was giving up yards. Okay, when you got CeeDee Lamb on who the heck was it? Who was the cornerback that we just cut? Michael Jaquette. You're telling me that you're putting him with who was he covering? Amari Cooper or was it Gallup? It was Gallup. And he was getting burned up. So you're telling me that Cowboys had no secondary, but what secondary did we have? We were banged up. But I'm not making excuses. We lost at the end of the day. But Jalen Hurts showed me with the Cardinals game and the Cowboys game that he's able to throw the ball, not just from the running. He's not just a runner. He's a guy that can throw the football. And he has arm, he has that touch, and he has a ball where it's just amazing. And he was able to throw some great balls. Okay? I'm not saying he will be Patrick Mahomes. I said he can be. It's not a guarantee he will. I wouldn't say he will be better. So when you heard can, it means he might. He might not. He might stink up. Then he'll stink up and I'll make a video. But at the same time, Jalen Hurts right now has earned it. He's done what he's supposed to do. And I think he can be better. You know what I'm saying? And you keep on, and the thing is, you keep on saying your quarterback has nothing around him. If I'm a Giant fan, and this is Jane Jones' fourth year, and he's looking like a same player
actually
from
his
2000.
third year.
I don't care. He's a vet, isn't he? He's not a rookie anymore. He's not a rookie anymore.
Talking about
He's not a rookie anymore.
Why did this get back to Daniel Jones? This was
Why
just
are
where
we
do you
talking
think
about
the
Daniel
question?
Jones?
No, time out.
Because
Time out.
I don't
The
care
question
about
at
Daniel
hand.
Jones.
The question at hand, and I know Slay, you said to mute ourselves, and I did, but the question at hand was, where do you rank Jalen Hurts?
That's
That
what
was
I've
the
been
question.
asking.
I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I don't know yet because I didn't see him play. But would you say that? But I think right now where I could rank him, I can't rank him right now. I haven't seen him play, but I'm hoping I can rank
but
him.
you ranked him
You know what I'm
over
saying?
Deshaun Watson and
And
Dak
he's
Prescott, Lamar Jackson.
he's better than Lamar Jackson too. So how you can't rank him? And Deshaun Watson in the top 5.
Deshaun Watson not top 5. We won't start that. Don't start that.
Boy,
bro.
you
Come
smoking.
on.
You smoking
Stop.
dope, boy.
Stop.
I don't know what you looking for, bro. I don't know what you watching. What the hell you watching, bro? I don't know what the hell you be watching, bro. You must be on some weed. You must be on some Kodak or something. That's what you must be on. You must be on.
Your quarterback's crying and boo-hooing because he can't.
But he can play on the field though. He plays on the field. He performs on the field at the same time though. He may be crying off the field, but on the field he's a stud. He's a stud though. He's a stud. He's a stud on the field. Now we not worried about the off the field issues. Go ahead, ask me a question. Go ahead.
You don't think the off the field issues are part of why players are not wanting to play with it? Do you think? Think about it. Carson Wentz. A lot of people weren't playing for it because of the character and the issues he brought. You don't think maybe because they're not doing, maybe Deshaun Watson's not bad, but maybe players don't want to play with him?
Hell no. Hell no. He didn't. He was upset about the DeAndre Hopkins situation, but did that stop him from performing on the field and making other practice squad wide receivers better? Hell no. The man had 33 touchdowns and 7 interceptions and over 4,000 passing yards.
I'd love that.
Deshaun Watson wasn't the reason why the Texans lost. It was that sorry-ass defense that we had. That gave up 29 points per game. What the hell you want them to do? If Jalen Hurts put up those type of stats and our defense looked that fucking bad, I wouldn't put it on Jalen Hurts. You got to look at that damn defense. I done gave up every single game. The defense average gave up 29 points per game. That was the reason.
If he was rated top 5 quarterback, if he was a rated top 4 quarterback, I don't give a damn if he had a defense. I don't care. You're a top 5 quarterback. No. Listen.
Oh my goodness.
Because stop. Because listen, man, you keep on saying he's an elite quarterback. Well, if he's an elite quarterback, then he don't need DeAndre Hopkins to win, right?
He didn't have him this year. He didn't have him. He didn't have him though.
He don't need him.
Okay, because the defense couldn't stop nobody, and he still put up 33 and 7 without him.
That's pretty good.
Come on now, that's great. That's more than pretty good. That's great.
This year?
That's great. Yeah, go back and look. That's why I said, how many Texans games have you watched?
Oh, no.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
But because I'm going back at you. Because I think you don't want them. But you keep on bringing the same things up, bro. I just get
okay. It's the same thing for Jalen Hurts too. If he performing as great as Deshaun Watson is, the same thing for him too. Same thing. Deshaun Watson been doing it elite. He been doing it at an elite level since he got in the league.
I'd be pissed.
Since he got in the league, he been doing it at the elite level.
Daniel Jones is ahead of Hurts in power rankings right now. I don't know how you feel about that.
Daniel Jones trash, bro. Stop it, man. That guy I could compare.
I'm not a fan.
That guy is better than Daniel Jones right now. I don't gotta see him on Daniel Jones. I know who Daniel Jones is, bro. He's Kevin Cobb 2.0, man. You stop it, man. Stop it, bro. Daniel Jones is trash, man. If I'm a Giant fan, bro, I'm not confident going into the season with Daniel Jones, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
He's gonna be an average quarterback. He's not just trash. He's not
just gonna be average. He's not gonna be. He's gonna be one of the worst.
Dude, our defense and our receivers, we make the playoffs. You know that, right?
Your defense is good. Your offense line is trash. Your offense line, your so-called first-round pick.
I agree.
Your offense line.
But
Daniel Jones is not going. Daniel Jones.
Hold on.
Daniel
Hold
Jones,
on, bro.
Let me finish. Let me finish real quick, and then I'll mute myself. You could go. Daniel Jones had the most turnovers. Daniel Jones had the most turnovers as a quarterback. He has not improved. If you go back to his rookie year, he's still making mistakes. He's not being smart with the football. He's overthrown players. He's still having trouble in training camp throwing the ball. He's throwing it into a linebacker with no receiver there. And you're telling me that I'm supposed to believe in this dude? Man,
hold on.
Hold on.
He had to learn a whole new system on COVID too. He had to learn a whole new system. The season started in 2 weeks. He had to learn a system in about 2 weeks. So they got Garrett later. And they had to get the offensive line coach, and they got to get the new defensive coordinator. Our defense is really good. The offense sucked because Gary couldn't call any fucking plays. He called curl routes and slants the whole year.
Well, I don't know.
Do you know Daniel Jones? When Daniel Jones was hurt,
he sucked last year.
The rookie year. Yeah, he did.
Yes, I agree. Facts. This is the year to prove it.
He's not a good quarterback. And the Seattle, he's not going to prove
capped
nothing.
that ass last season.
He's not going to prove nothing. He's going to look bad. He's regressing, bro. He's really regressing. He's not improving. If Daniel Jones was improving, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying. And I'm not being biased. I'm telling you what I say. If he was on the Eagles, he's doing this, I wouldn't be confident.
I'm sick and tired of hearing his name. I honestly may have to ban that name from this channel. Honestly.
Come on.
That's because
your rival. You got to hear.
That is because Big Puss Slay believes in Daniel Jones. I don't know why.
Hold on.
But I'm done with it. I'm done with
hold on,
Daniel Jones.
hold on. I'm gonna tell
No,
you
because
the
Daniel
reason.
Jones
I'm
shouldn't
gonna
have
tell
been
you
a part of the
bro.
conversation. The question was literally,
Yes.
where do you rank Jalen Hurts? And this has gone for about 30
And I
minutes of
told
Daniel
you.
Jones.
And
I
I
don't
told
understand.
and
No,
I
you did
told
not
you.
tell
And
us.
I
You
told
kept
you.
talking
And
about Daniel Jones.
They're
you
both
brought up
not
Tim
top
Tebow.
10
And you brought up Tim
quarterbacks.
Tebow. So what are you talking about? And
He
I
I
was
told
talked
you
jammed.
about
can't
Tim
rank Daniel
Tebow
Jones.
when we were talking about Tim Tebow.
Lamar Jackson. We were
I
talking about
it
Lamar
makes
Jackson.
sense.
You brought up Tim
Is
Tebow.
Jalen Hurts a top 10 quarterback? Answer that.
Answer that. Answer that, Eagles
If you
fans.
say it,
Answer
bro,
that. I
I'm
don't want
leaving
you
the
to just
stream.
say something. Is Jalen Hurts a top 10 quarterback right now? If you say he is, I'm just none. The floor
I
is
just want
yours.
your
The floor is yours.
Based off
I just
what?
want your opinion.
Based off what? Based off last year?
Everything
Well,
you've
this
seen.
year?
Everything.
Thing you
Everything
just
I see
said.
this year? Everything I see this year, right here, this year, right?
Okay.
Right here,
Sure.
Jalen Hurts will be better, in my opinion. Yes, he will be a top 10 quarterback. Y'all can climb it
Oh
all you
my
want.
God, dude.
Okay.
What?
You, whoa, you asked me a question. I'm answering. You can't get mad. All right?
I'm not. I
You can't get
respect
mad.
it, but we'll see.
No, but you're not respecting it. What you're doing is you're bashing me for you asked me a question. Okay?
That wasn't
Look
even Tommy.
No,
Tommy
I
didn't
didn't say anything.
I asked you that question. I'm
no, I'm talking about when he said, "Oh my God." You asked me that question. You can't get mad because I told you what I believe
That
in.
was me
Daniel
that
Jones.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm sorry. Jalen Hurts. Excuse me. I had a guy in my head. Jalen Hurts has Devontae Smith.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts has Quez Watkins, Rager. He's a good offensive line. That offensive line for the Eagles, if it stays healthy, it's one of the best. It's one of the
Cool.
best. And Jalen Hurts can throw from the pocket. Jalen Hurts, I've seen his deep ball. He has a deep ball. And now you add Devontae Smith. The Cowboys made a big mistake giving him to us.
Yeah,
And
I
I
agree.
mean, they made a big mistake. If I was the Dallas Cowboys, I'm not going to say it, but you know where I would have went. You know what I'm saying? They made a big mistake. You know why? Because Jalen Hurts can throw the football.
Well,
And
they
now
have,
you add him. And now you add him. You add Quez Watkins. You add Rager. You know what I'm saying? You add a Greg
Yeah.
Ward Jr. if he's on that, if he's still playing. I think he's
Well-
still on his roster. You know what I'm saying? You add two
The cap
running backs. Pick and choose your poison. Who are you going to stop? That offense right there is scary. Now they got to play it. But let me tell you something. One thing I believe in Nick Sirianni, what he said is I believe everything he says because he's not just talking like a Doug Peterson where he's just rambling. He actually shows it. He sat there and he made sure that there was fixes. You know what I'm saying? And he went out there and he got better. We've gotten better from last year. We had not had a number one. Devontae Smith is literally our number one receiver. We haven't had a number one in a long time. You get Jalen Hurts that his second year, usually second year quarterbacks are usually the ones that start becoming MVP candidates. Patrick Mahomes, MVP. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Russell Wilson, wasn't he MVP in his second year? Or was it his first year? I don't know.
He hasn't
Second
even
year.
received a single MVP
He's
vote.
never been an MVP.
He
He's
got
never
nominated. He
been
never won.
Oh,
One.
no, but he should have been MVP in that year. But Aaron Rodgers, those are the guys in the second year are starting to progress. And I believe Jalen Hurts has everything right. Jalen Hurts stinks. Then to me, he's done because they build around him. They went out and they built around him. And that's why I think he'll do good because he got a good offensive line. They got a good defensive line. Thank God they got rid of Jim Schwartz, bro. Because guess what? I'm going to be saying that I would be confident Jim Schwartz was here. And Big Play knows that.
Yeah.
I did not predict the Eagles to win against the Falcons at 19. I said we were going to lose that game because Jim Schwartz didn't know how to cover nobody. And I knew it was going to be hard. Jonathan Gannon is a good defense coordinator. Nick Sirianni comes from a tree where he knows how to teach receivers. He's hands and physical with them. He actually wants to teach them. He's not sitting there giving them ice cream. Jalen Hurts has everything around him. And yes, I do think he'll be a top 10 quarterback. Cut it short. But, you know what I'm saying? I do think that. And it's not a far-fetched. Look what he has around him. He has everything around him. He has a supporting cast. Players gravitate to him. They actually want to play with him. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten better. Every practice you're seeing he's getting better and better. Now, I want to see that on the field, but I believe that he will get better. And I do believe that the Eagles will have him as their franchise quarterback going forward. I think he has that mindset to be in Philadelphia. He has that dog mentality. And once you're that dog mentality in Philadelphia, I know I'm talking too much because I go and ramble. I'm sorry, that's just me. Cut it shortly. I do think he'll be a top 10 quarterback because what he has around him.
All right. I
Fair
want to
enough.
ask one quick question. Okay, so a couple months ago, people were not high on Jalen Hurts at all. And I'm not specifically going at you, Eagles champ. I'm going at everyone who talked about Jalen Hurts a couple months ago.
Who's the people?
Well, hold on. I'm just saying what I've heard before, like analysts, fans, other fan bases actually too, like Cowboys fans. Hell, I know a Cowboys fan. He's been high on Jalen Hurts for a minute, but I just want to know how it went from Jalen Hurts being bad to him all of a sudden being good.
So
I don't get
so
that.
let me tell you something. First of all, analysts don't know what they're talking about. Some of them are dumbasses. Max Kellerman, for example, don't know football. Okay, Stephen A. Smith don't know football.
That guy's
the
just
NFL networks, they're biased. They're biased. They're entertaining. Cynthia Frailer should not be on NFL Network. I don't give a damn if she's a woman or man or even an old man. I don't care. If you don't know football, sit down and be quiet. They don't know. They're hoping Jalen Hurts doesn't do good because they don't want Jalen Hurts to do good. Because if Jalen Hurts does good, Dak is no longer the best quarterback in the NFC East right now. Because Jalen Hurts will be. And you saw what we can do when we have an offense that's explosive.
Dak is
and if
overpaid.
you have a quarterback, Dak is overpaid. He can't be in a practice squad. Cowboy fans make excuses. They just lost Martin Thursday Night Football. He will not be playing. Dak is going to be struggling against that Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I don't even think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be a blowout. It's a blowout. Tampa Bay is going to mop the floor with Dak. And you're going to, and I guarantee, and I said to the Cowboy fans, Cam Newton will be a Dallas Cowboy. It will happen.
Oh, damn.
Dak Prescott, I'm telling you, Dak Prescott, I don't think is ready. I think they're rushing him. I think they want him because they have no other. Who's their backup? They don't have a backup, so they need to play Dak. They're doing the exact same thing what they should have. They're doing with Carson Wentz in that year. They're playing him too early because they're panicking. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz should have never came out too early. They should have sat him down and let Nick Foles, even though he was trash. That's why he came back, because he was horrible. You know, people want to bring up the great highlights of him. Show the clip where he played in Divisional and he looked bad, and he played bad after that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they rushed Carson Wentz back, because he looked bad and the offense was a clicking. You know what I'm saying? But they rushed him. You know what I'm saying? They rushed him too soon. Tampa Bay is going to mop the floor with Dallas. There's no way Dallas is dropping 30 points on that Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay, if you want to worry about a team that I'm worried about playing, it's not Kansas City. It's Tampa Bay, because Tampa Bay is all about physical. They remind me a lot like what we saw in 2003 with John Gruden. They're physical. They can get to you, and they're a team that's going to be very good. And if Tom Brady's protected, because let's be real, I mean, they might get to Tom Brady, but they have wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? And Dallas, to me,
big body wide receivers.
All right,
exactly.
So
you think Trayvon Diggs is going to cover Mike Evans? No, Mike Evans is going to make him his number one bitch in Dallas. Exactly
Godwin's
what's going to happen.
Too.
Godwin, you got Antonio. I don't think Antonio Brown's there anymore. I think they suspended him, didn't they?
No,
Antonio
he's
Brown's
still
gone,
there.
I think.
He's still there.
I thought he got in the fight.
He did get in a fight.
He didn't get okay, you got Antonio Brown.
I don't know.
And you got
I think he socked someone in the nose or something.
Well,
they have Tyler Johnson. They have what's Scotty something? He was the guy that had that one touchdown on
Scott
Kevin
Miller.
King. Yeah, him, Scott Miller.
Not only that. Don't they got Leonard Fournette? That Dallas team's going to get gashed. Michael Parks is not good at covering. He's a good run blitzer. And I think what Dallas is going to make a mistake is they're going to try to get to Tom Brady. And Tom Brady's just going to launch that football. He's going to throw that football, and Mike Evans is going to have a day. I expect Mike Evans to have 100. I'm going to say about 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win 48-15. I think it's a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a close game.
All right, I don't know about 200 yards, but I think he can get to 100. Sure.
Their secondary is not good. Dallas secondary is not good, bro.
Chris Godwin, they got Rob Gronkowski, Miller, and
I know that. But guess what? They're going to do what they're going to treat Dallas like a playoff game. They're going to expose them. They're going to get Mike Evans going. Mike Evans, if you get him going, he's unstoppable. I believe that Tom Brady's going to target Mike Evans. And if I'm Tom Brady, I'm throwing to Mike Evans. Because who's going to stop Mike Evans? Because Godwin, yes, he's going to burn you. And I expect everybody to have yards. I think Leonard Fournette is going to have a day with that running game. I don't think it's going to be a close game. I think it'll be a close game with the Eagles because the Eagles got a good defense corner. I don't believe in Dan Quinn. I just don't. I don't believe in Dan Quinn. I just don't. I don't believe in Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn has
Legion of Boom.
You know what I'm saying? Legion of Boom was because that front four.
Yeah,
Dallas don't have that front four. They don't got.
They don't
Michael
have front
Bennett.
nothing.
It was because of the secondary. It was not because of the front four. It was 1,000%.
No.
What are you talking about, dude?
They had Chancellor. They had Earl Thomas.
Chancellor's a beast.
Yeah, they have
Chancellor's a beast. No question about it. But their front four did do damage too.
They had T.J. Wright and Bob Wagner as their linebackers.
Yeah, come on. It's all about that front four. That's what the Niners copied.
Okay. You might
come on, man.
You know the guy we should have never brought back. That guy was good in Byron Maxwell. I call him one of the worst cornerbacks we ever paid.
You want to know why? You want to know why he was popular? It was because he was next to the Legion.
Because he won a Super Bowl. Because he was good in Seattle.
He was next to the Legion of Boom.
Yes,
he wasn't
He's
a
not
number
a good
one
head
cornerback.
coach. A lot of people
wasn't a
wanted
number
Dan
one
Quinn
cornerback.
for the Niners, DC, but
I think Michael Parsons is already getting pissed at Dallas. Look at that. Look at
He's too much of a crybaby. Michael Parsons is too much of a crybaby. He's a
Who's
good
better?
player.
No,
Michael Parsons or Zay
Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons knows that Dallas Cowboys defense is trash.
Let me explain to you why, Eagles champ. Let me explain to you why. Michael Parsons in college, literally, this dude literally, what was it? The whole thing, he got into a couple fights, I think. He got into a couple altercations or whatnot. This dude, he was a good character, but like sometimes he went a little too far, and he got a little
Definitely
too.
was not a good character, but
crazy. Yeah, so
can
you can't.
he still play?
Big Fridge. Before you say I'm biased, bro, aren't you the same Falcons fan that's talking right now? Your offense line's not even good, bro. Shut up. Just shut up.
And the defense was horrific.
Eagles uncensored.
Your offense line is horrible. Your offense line is horrible, and you're a Falcons fan talking to me. Quiet. Sorry, Eagles Uncensored. You could go.
Yeah, what's good, Eagles Uncensored? How are you doing, man? Wait, I got 7. I got 7 people.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I'm here.
7 people.
Because I'm here.
On my camera.
Because I'm here.
My god.
Because I'm here.
No.
And I don't sugarcoat
wouldn't go that
nothing.
far.
Because no,
right.
let's be real. There's a lot of Lamar Jackson fans. I'm not the type of person. Everybody wants me to sit there and say he's a good quarterback. Everybody wants me to sit there and say Jalen Hurts going to stink. Everybody wants me to sit there and say the Eagles are going to be sorry. Everybody wants me to sit there and say we need to go out there and get Deshaun Watson, trade a whole future for a quarterback. Every Eagle fan probably on that same wagon. I'm not that type. And that's why a lot of Eagle fans don't agree with me. Why do you think I don't get collabs? It's not because they know that, because I don't agree with a lot of Eagle fans. I think most of them don't think with their head. They think with their emotions. They look at a video game. They look at Madden and they think that's reality. It's not.
All right.
They
All
have
right,
Lamar
hang on.
Jackson and Madden.
Hang on. I gotta. All right, so
Exactly.
Tommy, I gotta take you out, bro. I gotta put in. I gotta sub in Mr. Philly 23. He's been waiting for a pretty good time, but thanks for coming on,
Dude,
man.
I argued.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, peace out, man. Where is Mr. Philly fan? Why did he leave, bro? I was gonna get you on.
He should be called a Lamar Jackson #1 fan. Oops, sorry.
Okay, why did he? All right, there he is. All right,
Slay, check DMs whenever you get a chance, by the way.
All right, I'm gonna go check it later. I feel like you're gonna try to offer me a trade or something.
I mean, I did, but that wasn't the DM.
Whoever talks about Lamar Jackson, Ravens, a Ravens fan.
Yep.
He's a Ravens fan.
Lamar
bro.
Jackson. Like, let me ask you a question, bro. And I'm gonna make you realistic, right? When you look at your defense, right? Your defense is elite, right? Lamar Jackson. When you look at him, he's a great running back. Great running back. If you get a solid quarterback, y'all think you're going to be going further than Lamar Jackson? I know you would. I think that you need a quarterback that can throw.
Shout out to the Tucker jersey, by the way.
I think I have confidence in Lamar Jackson this year. I feel like considering we drafted the fourth best.
Keep going.
Yeah, we drafted the fourth best wide receiver in the class. We got better edge rushers. We basically fixed most of our team.
Got you, Raven.
Did you fix his arm? Did you hear me? Did you fix his arm? Because it don't matter. I understand. Listen, if I was a Raven fan, I'd be saying Lamar Jackson's great too. That's the beauty. You know what I'm saying? We back our quarterbacks. But
let me get this.
If I'm not, go.
His internet isn't working right now. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't know. I thought it was the other guy.
All right, I'm gonna get Mr. Free Fan on here. All right, so I'm sorry that I had you waiting for a long time, Mr. Philly, but there was so many people on here.
I'll feel you, bro. I'm chilling.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you were saying Eagles champ?
Bro, I'm over Lamar Jackson, bro. These Raven fans, man. Let me tell you something, man. If the Eagles had Lamar Jackson, bro, I would not be happy. We would not be going anywhere. Okay? Give me Jalen Hurts over Lamar Jackson any day, bro. I don't care what people think. I don't care. I have not seen Lamar Jackson throw a 50 bomb to a wide receiver wide open. I've not seen that. I've seen him throw to tight ends. I've seen him miss. I don't care if that guy had drops. You know, it's so funny. We want to talk about what he didn't have. He's the top 5. Like, here's the thing, man. If you're such a good quarterback, you don't need all these receivers. You don't. Aaron Rodgers don't need all these receivers. He made them his receivers. He made Jordy Nelson his number 1. He wasn't drafted in the first round. Devontae Adams is the number 2. He made him his number 1. Randall Cobb, that people want to bash because Deshaun Watson had chemistry with Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb had Aaron Rodgers had them as his number 1. And watch what Aaron Rodgers do with Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb will be better on the Packers and will have a better quarterback overall. You know what I'm saying? And listen, Deshaun Watson's not a bad quarterback, and I'm not saying that is. I'm not comparing him. You talk about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson's not in that same category. I think Deshaun Watson's better than Lamar Jackson. I take Deshaun Watson over Lamar Jackson any day because I know he could throw. The problem is, if I was Deshaun Watson, I'm giving the Texans another chance. And the reason why I say this, listen, because I want my value to go up. Right now, his value is not going up. Because if the value was so going up, you would have had more than asked for 3 first-round picks. Some team would have already traded for him if they thought he was that good. Now, he has baggage around him. But I think with the baggage, it's off-the-field issues, too, with them. Teams are not going to trade for that. And if you're crying your behind out of Houston, yes, I know Houston's a horrible place. I get that. I understand that. I get that. But Deshaun Watson, what I do is I'll go in there. They're going to give him a starting job anyway. There's no way they're going to bench him. Okay, they're going to give him the job anyway. If Deshaun Watson's cleared, because they're going to hold on to him. The Texans want to build around him. They're not going to trade him. You know, Deshaun Watson wants to be traded, but I feel like they're probably going to get that situation fixed. If I was the Ravens, the first thing next year, I'm trading up to get a number 1 receiver for him. If he can't win with that, then you trade him. Now, the reason why I say that is because I don't want any more excuses. I don't want him to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Because unlike the Eagles, don't need a crybaby and a diva in Philadelphia, Deshaun Watson fits Texans. Texans don't have anything. They're a laughing stock without Deshaun Watson. I know that. Right. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But I was going off. Let me say one more thing because we went off there with Deshaun Watson. Lamar Jackson to me doesn't need anything around him. He needs to know how to throw more than just tight ends. And when you looked at his tape, if you watch him, he's horrible at reading defenses. He doesn't know where to throw the football, and he struggles. Once you shut down his running game with him running the read option and his running game, if you dare him to throw. That's why he lost, because teams were daring him to throw. If you're able to take his number one tight end away from him, he can't beat you with that arm. And that's why I say I've seen Jalen Hurts beat people with his arm. I've seen Jalen Hurts beat people with his legs. He's not a Lamar Jackson. And he's not a Tim Tebow. He's a guy, to me, is going to be another, and I'm not saying he will be, can be another Mahomes and Russell Wilson type quarterback. I'm not saying he's going to be Russell Wilson or Mahomes. I'm saying he can be. The way he plays. Watch his game. He mimics off those players.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I got you. But I want to say something real quick. We are now officially 11 away from 700. And I want to say what's good. Eagles Uncensored. How are you doing, bro?
And first of all, congratulations to sorry to cut you off, Eagles Uncensored. Shout out to Big Play Slate for keep grinding, man. You know, we go back and forth, but
I gotta get there before y'all can say congrats.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but Eagles Uncensored, what's good?
I'm doing great, my guy.
Yeah. Don't say congrats, not your average sports kid. I didn't do it yet. All right, but if y'all want to talk about anything else, just say anything. Literally, like if y'all want to talk about anything else, because this has been a good stream so far.
Hey, can I ask you one question? Why'd you take out? Did you really time out? Not time out. Did you really take away what's the guy's name? Who was the guy that was yelling in the live stream? I forget his name. Sonic.
Yeah,
did you put away Sonic?
No, I thought you put.
I thought you got really tired of him, and you were like, "Oh no, I can't do it this anymore." But I thought I was worse. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do that.
You can go.
That'd be ridiculous. But
I know where Sonic is coming from. He does get overwhelmed, but like I said, he acting like this was ESPN, bro. The way we were going at it, it felt like ESPN, bro.
All right, so now from now on, we got to go at one at a time, bro. Like, we can't be over speaking each other. That's just, we can't be doing that. Including you, Eagles champ. You can't go over each other. But
me too.
You see me on mute, right?
I see you on mute. So we're gonna go one at a time. So I just want to get everyone's predictions on the Atlanta game. So Eagles champ, we'll start off with you, bro. Okay, then we'll go to Papa Sora. What is your expectations for the Atlanta game?
Win.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I got. I don't know. I think.
I feel you.
I don't know. I really think the hardest part's just going to be containing Kyle Pitts, because really I think it's just going to be a lot of dump off, and then he's going to have the ball and he's going to run with it. So really at that point, I guess it's just bringing him down.
That ain't going to happen, bro. But I'm going to tell you right there, it's okay to be nervous, bro.
One
we have not seen this
at a time.
Bro. One at a time. You'll get your chance, Eagle champ. Now you can go because I think you're muted. So
that's my fault. My fault. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought you were done. That's my fault. All
right. So what is your expectations for the?
But let me say what he was saying. I don't think Kyle Pitts is going to be a threat. I don't. I think this Eagles defense. Listen, I think this Eagles defense is going to shut down the offense for the Atlanta Falcons. And y'all could call me crazy. Like I'm telling you, I feel a W is coming. I think we're going to beat them, and I think we're going to at least drop 30 points on them. I don't think we're going to see the exact same thing we saw last year. I think this defense is better because we got a defense corner who actually knows how to scheme. I think you're going to see Matt Ryan uncomfortable, and I think you're going to see a lot of improvement. I do. Listen, I would not be saying this if it was, like I keep on saying, if it was just towards Doug Pearson. I'm saying it because I believe in what they're selling. The coaches are happy. The players are buying in. And once you have the players buying in, bro, like I said, you have anything possible. Anything can happen. I get that. It's every given Sunday, but the Falcons are not a good team. Their offensive line is trash. They don't got elite defense. They lost a lot of pieces. They didn't upgrade. They went out and got a tight end. And tight end is not going to do anything if you have no offensive line. And Matt Ryan don't have an offensive line. So unless Matt Ryan's able to run away on some Russell Wilson type stuff, don't see him getting away from that pressure. Especially when you got Fletcher Cox. They don't got Julio anymore. They're going to rely on Calvin Ridley, a number 2. He's not a number 1. He's a number 2. Now, he can be a number one, but right now he's a number two, as far as I know, because I had not seen him play. Yes, he plays in a division where you're playing against the Texans. Their secondary is horrible. And yes, I know. Okay.
They're not
Their
playing
division
against
is
the Texans. They're not.
okay. They're playing
not
it.
the same
They're playing,
division.
and guess what? And guess what? They're playing against the Eagles with two elite cornerbacks. They're not going to do that much damage. Gannon is not going to put 15 yards off the football off a cornerback on a receiver. He's going to make him, Darius Slay, make sure he's the island on the number one receiver, and he's going to lock him down. I'm telling you, there's a big difference in Jim Schwartz and another coordinator. I believe in Jonathan Gannon. I look at just what it is.
I've never seen this name before, Art Vanderlei, and he completely disagrees with you.
That's because he's a Falcon fan. I'm sure Falcon fans disagree too. I disagree too. If my offensive line,
he said nothing. He literally just said that.
Ridley is a number one. Well, guess what? Ridley's not a number one. He's a number two. Okay.
No, he's not.
Listen, he's a number two.
Number one.
He's a number two. He's number two. He's a number two.
No.
He's number two.
What makes you think that he's a number two? I just want to ask that.
Because when you look at his tape, bro, he didn't go against. If you watch the tape, yes, Julio Jones missed some games, but when he was out there, he never went against the number one cornerbacks. He's not going to burn someone like Darius Slay like that. Darius Slay was burned because Jim Schwartz didn't know how to use him. Listen, Calvin Ridley is not going to do anything in that game. I think he's going to have some catches. He's going to have some yards, but he's not going to do what he did, what we saw last year, where he's catching balls overhead. That's not going to happen.
Okay, so he says, look up Ridley's numbers with Julio out. He's a number one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, he's definitely a number one.
And once again, we look up stats. I can pull up stats right now that says Nelson Aguilar that says Nelson Aguilar is elite receiver. That don't mean it's accurate. You know technically, Nelson Aguilar on stats is elite receiver. That wasn't his fault. Does that mean it's true? No, it doesn't.
What?
Yeah, look up his Nelson Aguilar stats.
Why did
you bring that
analogy up like it means something? Like that analogy.
Let me tell you something. I'm not comparing him to Nelson Aguilar. I'm just saying stats don't mean nothing. They're overblown in some ways.
I get that, but you said quick question. You said stats, right? I mean, not stats. You said tape.
And
if you're looking at it, okay, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk.
My fault. I'm trying to say I didn't compare him to Nelson Aguilar. I would never compare him to Nelson Aguilar. Calvin Ridley's a way better player than Nelson Aguilar. Okay, I'm not saying that, but when you look at the stats don't mean all of that. Stats are just what you do. It doesn't have to be you throwing touchdowns. Sometimes the receiver just make big plays and you explode. Sometimes the quarterback just makes you better. That's that. It doesn't mean that you're a number one. Julio Jones, let's be real, that's a hard player to replace. Calvin Ridley's not going to have the same production as Julio Jones. Not what Julio Jones when he's a healthy 100% Julio Jones. Now, he did play good when Julio Jones was out for a while. But if you expect him to be the number one going into season for Matt Ryan, it's just not going to happen. Okay. Because if you look at it, Julio Jones is just that Matt Ryan's go-to-go guy.
Name another one, number one in Atlanta that's going to replace Ridley for number one.
Thank you.
They drafted him. They drafted Pitts. That's who I think they want to replace with Julio Jones. That's who they think that's going to replace. I mean, you can say you disagree with me, but look who they drafted. Why would they draft Kyle Pitts? Why? Why would they do that?
I mean,
what was the reason?
He plays a whole other position.
Because he's a fucking good player? I don't know.
True. Thank you. Just says everything.
It's not just a good player because they want to replace.
You're right. I'm sorry. Top 3 player. My mistake.
Because of what?
Go on. Continue.
I mean, I'm not trying to discredit Calvin Ridley. I'm saying that he's not going to do what you think he's going to do. You're expecting Calvin Ridley to go off on the secondary. You're expecting Calvin Ridley to burn us like you saw in 2019. I'm saying that's not going to happen. Jonathan Gannon is a way better defense corner, 10 times better than Jim Schwartz.
Wait. He's never coached a defensive game ever in his life, and you want to already say he's a great defensive coordinator, and he's never coached a damn game in his life. But what are you talking about?
Jonathan Gannon? Jonathan Gannon was the Vikings defensive coordinator. He was also the Colts defensive coordinator last year. Come on,
No,
man.
he was not. He was the defensive
No,
backs
he
coach
was not.
last
He was
year.
the defensive back
Yeah, I
coach.
was about to say that. Yeah, I was about to get that.
Stop throwing
So
the
he wasn't.
name.
So he wasn't a Vikings defense coordinator.
No,
No.
He wasn't that.
That was I think it was the
No.
Go
Steelers.
look it up. Go look it up.
Remember.
He
That was
was.
Zimmer.
He was.
That was Zimmer.
He was not.
Zimmer. No, he wasn't. Zimmer is an offensive coordinator.
No, he's
Zimmer
No,
not.
he's
Defensive
not.
coach.
Whoa.
No, he's not. Mike Zimmer's a defensive coordinator, my guy. Totally,
He's a-
100%.
So why was Jonathan Gannon? So why was Jonathan Gannon here? Why did we get him?
Because he was a defensive
Why?
backs coach. He was a defensive back coach. You think it's a defensive
And because
coordinator.
Nick Sirianni knew him.
And
That's a
also
bunch of
because
cats
he
that
was
didn't know
also the highest up and coming
And also,
defensive
he was an
prospect on the
assistant
market,
defensive
and that's why
back
we
/
got him. Like I said, up and
Jonathan-
coming.
Jonathan Gannon was the defensive coordinator for the Vikings, bro.
I have it
Zimmer's
right
defensive
here,
coordinator.
2014.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was not.
Listen, I have it up right now if y'all would just listen. Minnesota Vikings, 2014 through 2017, as an assistant defensive back / quality control coach.
Okay.
Oh my god, bro.
He was
Wow.
never a
Then-
defensive coordinator.
Then, okay. So let me ask you a
This is
question. Would
JB's
you
very
take?
first
Would you?
job.
Would you take Jim Schwartz over Jonathan Gannon right now?
That's not what we're saying. We're just saying he hasn't been a defensive coordinator.
Yeah, you saying that he's gonna shut down everybody on the field. You're saying that you making it seem like he's gonna put donuts on the score.
First of all, the offense coordinator for the Falcons don't throw the football that much. Look who their coach is. This guy runs the football the most.
Get the right. Okay, who's their running back? The running back is the guy.
Who's the running back? Who's the Falcons running back?
It's I think it's Mike Davis. It's Mike Davis. It's
Mike Davis.
Who's he? He's not even. Who is he?
He played
Mike Davis is a good running back last year.
Okay. He was
replaced,
okay.
Yeah, he's okay running back. When CMC was out.
Oh, he's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith is not a passing coordinator, right? He's a
I
running
get
back
that.
coach. He runs the football too much. He's not going to throw that much. What they're going to do with Matt Ryan is they're going to rely on the running game.
Analogy doesn't make sense at all.
When you have Derrick Henry, you have to run the ball, bro. So like when you have Derrick,
He's the one who made Derrick Henry. He's the one who was able to get Derrick Henry to be what he was.
Bro,
That was his offense coordinator.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Derrick Henry was a good player, no question about it. But he's the guy who elevated Derrick Henry's playing and was able to become what he was because of Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith was hired by the Falcons because what they saw with Derrick Henry. Offensive coordinators are very important, and he was able to use Derrick Henry the right way. He's not going to overthrow people. He's going to try to run the football and be a guy that's going to run the football on you. He's not going to overthrow for Calvin Ridley. They're going to use the running game a lot. They're not going to throw the ball that much. So look at his style. He'll throw the ball sometimes.
No. Hold on. Everyone stop talking. Can Dante please say something? Please. Like Dante's yet to say a word. Dante just say one word.
This one I'm gonna just get to the question because I don't want to go too long on this. I'm gonna just get to the question. The question was how I'm gonna feel on Sunday. My thoughts on the game on Sunday. First of all, I'll say that's not even discussion. Calvin Ridley is a number 1 wide receiver. That's not even a discussion. Not even close to being a discussion. You've seen what he did last year. Russell Gage is a capable wide receiver. When Julio Jones was out, Kyle Pitts, he's gonna make some plays. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be the direct target. He's gonna make some plays. This offense can compete. This offense definitely can compete. Atlanta is one of those teams that can kind of trick you a little bit. They lead the league in losing games pretty much at the end. So that offense is capable of putting up points. Their defense is not good. Atlanta is kind of a sneaky team. They can sneak up on you any given day, beat you any given Sunday. But like I say, I got the Eagles winning this game. I just think it's going to be close. But I'm not going to underestimate the Atlanta Falcons offense. Julio Jones is clearly a number 1 wide receiver.
My bad.
What? They got Matt Ryan still can do it. Still can do it
Matt
if you give him
Ryan
some
is not what he
time.
was.
Hey, I let
Matt
you talk,
Ryan.
man. Hey, bro, chill out, bro.
My bad.
Chill out. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I've been muted
got
the
you.
whole stream and haven't had a chance to talk, bro.
That was my fault. I didn't know you were done. I thought you were done. That was my fault. Go continue.
And like I say, I got the Eagles winning this game, but like I said, I'm just not gonna underestimate this Falcons offense. They can definitely compete, man. Like I say, the defense, they're not gonna stop anybody, but this offense is gonna definitely keep them in the game. And they got some pretty good pieces on on that offensive side of the football.
Are you done? I want to cut you off. All right.
All right.
Matt Ryan. Let me.
You gotta hold on, Eagles champ. Where we still have to go to the question. You gotta chill, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I just want to say that offensive line is not good.
No, you're done.
I don't. All right, Mr. Philly, your turn. Who do you have winning this game?
Obviously, the Eagles. Like every given Sunday, I'll go with the Eagles. I'm not gonna go with another team. But
all right, how about consensus? All right, you wanted to keep going?
No, straight. You can keep going.
All right. You can keep going if you want, man.
Y'all are just like y'all just seem like you're not confident. Like I understand. Like listen, man. Y'all acting like this Falcons team. Like I get Matt Ryan is Matt Ryan. I know he beat us in Atlanta, but it's like, bro, like it makes a difference when you don't got Doug Peterson calling. It makes a difference when you don't got Matt Ryan with Julio Jones. I like Calvin Ridley last year. You know, you keep on saying when I bring up Fulgham, what he did. You keep on saying that's last year. But y'all want to bring up Calvin Ridley's highlight stats from last year. It's a new year. To me, I don't think Calvin Ridley is the number one because he didn't prove it this year. Since y'all want to say that.
Calvin Ridley was always a good compliment to Julio. It was just Julio being there, the main guy, for him not to show. But Julio getting injured, he showed that very well. His elite route running, his route running is probably top 5 in my opinion. Top 5 route running. Like he's a number 1 receiver. I don't know where you get this blasphemous from saying that he's not a number 1 wide receiver, bro.
Blasphemy.
You're gonna find out. Just
hey, I'm gonna say one more thing.
Hey, let me put it this way. Hey, let me say something real fast. Who did Quez Watkins go down and train with this summer?
Calvin.
I want to know.
Is Quez Watkins the number 1?
No. I believe it was Calvin Ridley, was it not? And who improved to the point where we are like, hey, Quez Watkins can really, really shine this year. He's actually really impressive.
Who was it?
Well, if you give Quez Watkins that notion and that credit, you have to give it to Calvin Ridley because he's the one that fucking taught him.
Did I say he wasn't good?
Wait, hold on. In all honesty, though, what is the one thing that we all know Calvin Ridley to be? A damn good route runner. And what is Quez Watkins on this offseason? His route running. His route running.
He's all right.
You can't tell me what's some of Calvin Ridley's
He's
credit.
all right. He's all right.
Okay. This real quick. Quez or Calvin's route running?
You say Calvin Ridley. If you say Quez Watkins, I'm leaving this panel forever, bro.
It's your channel.
I'm sorry.
If he do that, if that happens, just end the stream.
I'm not going to say Calvin Ridley's better than I'm not going to say Quez Watkins better than Calvin Ridley, but I'm saying there's other players that are better. Route runner. Are we talking about route runner?
Yes.
No. Calvin Ridley's not even on there. Like Calvin Ridley's top 5, but not the best. There's other players that are more of a route running.
No one said that.
No one said that.
No one is literally saying
that. But listen. I never said that he wasn't a good route runner. I'm not questioning Calvin Ridley. But I'm saying you can't just take away what Julio Jones did. Matt Ryan might have played with Calvin Ridley for a while, and he might have been good for a while. But let me tell you something.
The whiskey.
Until he proves that he could be that consistent number 1 receiver.
He already proved last year.
That was last
year. For the whole
season.
Quez Watkins haven't played a game yet.
So you tell me Calvin Ridley. So you tell me Julio
Jones. Yes, all last year was clearly his best season. Without Julio Jones playing every single game. What are you looking at? Come on, bro.
I feel like
Watch some football. Watch football. Watch the game, bro, and you will find out.
Who is he going up against?
It doesn't matter. He can't control that. He cannot control that.
It does matter.
He cannot control who's on that side with him. All you got to do is play.
I am so tired of the fucking argument. Who is they playing against? Do you realize that there is only 1% of the people that fucking play in the NFL? 1%. Okay? That is it. 1%. That's if they're playing, that means they're fucking good. Okay? Whether their team is shitty or not, they're fucking talented and they're good enough to be in the NFL. That means they're fucking good. Because don't sit there and act like for 1 second you could do what any of these men do any day of the week. It's fucking ridiculous.
All right. Calvin really wasn't good.
But
Hello, everyone.
Wasn't a wide receiver one, so you clearly
What's good, Joe?
talking about.
I heard some rumors about you saying that Calvin Ridley's not number fucking one. Explain.
Tell him, Gerald. Tell him.
I am a Jags fan, and this man did 10 times better than fucking Julio Jones last year.
Tell him.
What the hell? No, don't smile now.
You're smoking crack, bro. You're smoking
crack. What in the world will make you think that Calvin Ridley is not a number one fucking goddamn wide receiver number one? Explain.
I'm sorry he destroyed your sorry ass team that hasn't won for shit. Who your cornerbacks are shitty. I'm sorry that you trade your number one cornerback. Because I'm telling you right now.
I'm not a Falcons fan.
You're a Jacksonville Giant. That's even worse, bro. Your cornerbacks are trash. So I'm sorry that you
Trevor Lawrence is trash.
Team.
Trevor Lawrence is trash.
Corner.
Trevor Lawrence hasn't played. Trevor Lawrence is a rookie. What are you talking about?
Okay, and
what are you talking about?
I respect Jalen Hurts, but I heard rumors about you saying that Calvin was the number one.
What does Trevor Lawrence have to do with fucking cornerbacks, bro? If you're gonna stay on topic, bro. What does Trevor Lawrence have to do with cornerback? I'm saying your Jacksonville Jaguars cornerback secondary was garbage, bro. What the fuck does Calvin really have to do with Trevor Lawrence, bro? And you just
we're talking about wide receivers, not quarterbacks.
Okay, since you brought that up, Champ, hold on. Since you brought that up, why does Daniel Jones get brought up in every single topic we talk about quarterbacks? Why do you do that then?
Exactly.
Why do you talk about Daniel Jones?
First of all, Daniel Jones is not even even near Trevor Lawrence, bro. So stop the cap. And number two, Trevor Lawrence hasn't done nothing. Until he plays a full season, don't talk to me about Trevor Lawrence, bro. Because I've not seen him play a full season.
About him.
Exactly.
He brought him up.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. What is wrong? No. You literally said you brought up the Jacksonville quarterbacks are trash, and I said, huh? How?
I said the secondary.
How?
Secondary.
Explain.
But we're talking about Calvin Ridley. We're not talking about Jags secondary.
Exactly, bruh.
Who's the Jacksonville Jaguars cornerbacks? Who is the?
Who cares? It's about Calvin Ridley. Calvin didn't even face Jacksonville.
Doesn't matter, bro. Because Julio Jones destroyed Jalen Ramsey. Julio Jones has destroyed elite cornerbacks.
Jalen Ramsey was on the fucking Rams, huh?
Yeah, and Jones murdered him. Made him look bad.
Trey Henderson destroyed him against Julio Jones, so I'm pretty sure Henderson caught 2 picks against him. So
wait. I'm not saying Henderson, the same guy you're trying to trade?
No, not CJ Henderson, the other Henderson from undrafted from 2018 from Vanderbilt. Search him up.
All right, let's get off this topic for a second.
Is he still on that team?
700.
Yes, he's still on the team. He's on the Jacksonville Jaguars. He re-signed with them.
Okay.
Also, again, they literally didn't play the Jags. I don't know why you had to bring up the Jags. All the man said was he's a Jags fan, and you're bringing up their secondary when they didn't even play them last year.
Bruh.
So the Falcons, what division? Aren't they with the Saints, the Buccaneers, who else? The Panthers?
The Carolina Panthers with Sam Darnold.
How did he do against Marshawn Lattimore?
He killed him. He killed Marshawn Lattimore. You better not ever say that come out of your mouth, bro. Marshawn Lattimore got destroyed by Calvin Ridley, bro.
And Marshawn Allen and that corner from their best corner from the Saints is
Calvin
over.
Ridley put that boy on skates every single time they played up against each other. His route running is nasty.
You say he's
His
a number
route
one.
running is
If you
elite.
say he's a number one, he better cook Darius Slay.
He won't cook Darius Slay, but he'll have a
It doesn't
couple
matter.
good
Being a number one does not mean
Bro,
that you can
Calvin
cook
really
somebody.
put up number one wide receiver stats last year. Come on, dude.
Okay, so you don't always have to
It's a new
play.
year.
You don't have to always play the best corner and always win every
Yeah.
single time.
But my problem is, Big Play. Say you keep on saying that it's the past. So why we bring up the past?
You always are. You're the same guy that brings up Daniel Jones in every single debate when we never talk about it.
I'm bringing up what he did in preseason. He looked bad. It's not the
But
past.
that's not the conversation. That's the
He just brought
point.
up Daniel Jones.
You brought up the Jaguars.
You bring him up every single time we discuss anything.
Because I get confused. Because I got confused what division
How do
they
you
were. I
get
forgot that.
confused? He's never in the situation. We never talk about Daniel Jones until you bring him
I'm not
up.
talking about Daniel Jones. We're talking about the Jaguars, right? I'm saying the Jaguars.
Which didn't need to be
I forgot they were in the
brought up
Falcons.
either.
Guys, one at a time. Big Play say one at
You
a
got
time.
4 people shouting at me. All right, you got this dude who wants to talk about interrupting. This dude wants to talk about interrupting. All right, I get you. Okay, cool.
I'm saying what I'm trying to say here is Eagle Champ. I'm saying is one at a time because I want to hear
All right,
everyone.
one at a time.
Not
I'll
yet.
go, and when you go, I'll put myself on mute. That's how we do it. Everybody.
Okay, I'm putting everyone on mute for one person to talk. Hopefully I get rid of him.
I'll mute myself right now.
Yep, everyone mute yourself. All right, so I know we're having this Calvin Ridley discussion. So we play Atlanta. How many yards does Calvin Ridley have? I'm sorry. For everyone in the panel.
I will say I'm gonna unmute real quick. I don't know if it was me or not, or if it's just me or not, but your mic was messing up.
Me?
Agree. Yes, you Big Play Slay.
All right, I'll come back.
Besides that incident, guys, how are you guys today?
I'm great, man. How you doing, bro?
I'm
No,
doing good.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up Calvin Ridley stats, bro, because I'm gonna see what he is.
Bruh.
I'm gonna look up his film.
Bro, if you watch football, you'll be able to know. You'll know that.
I don't
Come
watch
on.
the Falcons, bro. I
Oh,
don't watch
okay,
Falcons.
okay, so okay, yeah.
I'm sorry that you're a Texas fan. You're an Eagles fan.
Hey, I ain't worried about it.
don't
Hey,
watch
I know we gonna be bad, so I'm not even worried about it, bro. That don't get to me at all. That
Who,
don't
the
get to me.
Eagles or the Texans?
Trust me, the Texans. I know I'm a diehard Texans fan, but that don't get to me. Nothing gets to me at all. I know we're not gonna be that good. I'm just saying. I'm
bandwagon
just.
fans, bro. I don't believe in that shit.
You say I'm a bandwagon. What you talking about? You say I'm a bandwagon?
When you're rooting for 2 teams, come
Hang
on.
on.
Okay, so what's wrong with that?
Hold on. So Eagle Champ, there's a problem liking 2 teams.
And I know Jalen Hurts, and I asked.
Yes, that is a problem. That is a problem. That's like saying me.
What?
That's like saying me rooting for the Eagles and then rooting for a Patriots team. You gonna respect me? No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I
Bro,
would.
Come on, man.
They're not in the same division, so who cares? You own the Patriots anyway, Eagle Champ. What's the problem? You own them anyway in the Super Bowl, right?
That is fake.
Nick Foles
bro.
is Tom Brady. Nick Foles owes Tom Brady. Am I right or wrong?
Nick Foles fucking
BLS,
sucks,
she's
bro. Can't play
backstage,
full
so I
season.
gotta
Exactly.
take you out, Gerald. BLS, she's backstage, bro.
All right.
Nick Foles fucking sucks, bro. I'm gonna bring that man up. He played one good
All right,
season, bro.
what's
Now he
going
hasn't
on?
played a full season at all.
All right, what's going on, BLS? How are you doing, buddy?
What's going on?
Oh my god.
EPS.
Yeah. All right. Sorry that you had to come into this like weird debacle or whatever.
We're still discussing this Daniel Jones crap, man. We're still discussing.
No, we're not.
Why
Stop
would
saying
we
his name.
keep talking about this 8 billion times.
The only way I brought him up, is because that Giant fan brought him up and said, "Why do you think? So why do you think Daniel Jones is bad?" But you brought no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yes,
No, I didn't.
you
That
did.
Giant fan brought him up. Don't stop it. He said that. Why do you think Daniel Jones is better, but you think Jalen Hurts is better? That's what the guy said, and that's when I said Daniel Jones is not even in discussion as Jalen Hurts.
You want me to
that's
tell
what
you
I
what you said?
That's what
You want me to tell
conversation.
you what you said? You want me to
I know
tell
what
you
I
what
said,
you
bro.
This
I know
is
what I
exactly
said.
what you said. You said that Jalen Hurts is better than I'll just read you off the names. You said he's better than Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson, Dak Prescott. That's all 3 top 10 quarterbacks, and you say he's better than all of them.
Dak Prescott's not top 10
You don't know what you're
quarterback.
talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. If you think he's better
Dak
than all of
Prescott's
them.
not top 10. He's not top 10. You go off stats, bro. You don't look at the tape. Dak is not a top 10 quarterback. Everything is around the dude. He couldn't even be a practice squad. He's not a top 10. I'm not faced with that, bro. Don't come at me like that, man. He's not top 10. I do know football. I'm not one of y'all that want to believe all the hype, bro. Dak Prescott's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm being biased. The man struggled versus a practice squad, man. He didn't even score a touchdown. Yeah, my face. He had everything around him.
Slay went mind grenade.
Because he don't have an answer. He don't have an answer. Because right there, I could say that, and he don't have that comeback. Which excuse that? He had Amari Cooper. He had a Cobb. He had who else he had? Who else he had? He had Gallup. He couldn't be in a practice squad.
He didn't have
They
Gallup.
were favorites going in the season. They did have Gallup in that game.
CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb wasn't in that 2019, and still, even with CeeDee Lamb, he wouldn't have done nothing. Dak Prescott's not top 10. He's a mediocre at best. He has everything around him. You saw what he was without Ezekiel, right? Right? You saw in 2017 what he was without. Oh, y'all don't want to do that when he brought up the pass, right? Okay. Come on, man. Don't sit there and say Dak's top 10, bro. Because if he was top 10, he had no problem beating us practice squads, right? We had no good defense with no secondary. Sorry ass City Jones, bro. Going against Gallup and he couldn't throw a touchdown? You call him a top 10 quarterback? Let me break. I don't know what y'all be saying, bro, but y'all think Dak is a top 10 quarterback. Y'all need to stop. He's not. Man, 2 playoff appearances. You can bring up all the stats you want. He has garbage time stats. He comes back in the late 4th quarter when they're getting destroyed, and then you want to say that's a good game. Nah, man, I don't want to hear all that shit. Don't bring up stats, bro. Because if you're going to do that, then I'm going to bring up the fact that he was down. How many times has he been down? He could have come back.
That's not his fault that the defense can't stop anybody, though. That's not his fault that the defense stink. That's not his fault that the defense
Can't
stink.
help out the defense, bro.
Bro, he literally has... Bro, he's a quarterback. I don't give a fuck if that defense was so garbage. You're a top 10 quarterback, right? You don't need everything around you. You should be elevating your team.
Coach Dante is going crazy right now.
Because Coach Dante's is a Texans fan. He's an Eagles
Hey,
fan, bro.
how you gonna win if your defense giving up 30 points consistently every single game? How you gonna win? How you gonna win a game?
There's at least
How you gonna win a game?
QB isn't on.
How you gonna win a game if your defense consistently gives up 30 points a game? How you gonna win any game if your defense can't stop nobody?
2019, their defense was that good, bro. They were top 10, bro. They were top 5, actually. They were going in the season. They were going in, bro.
Hey, Flay!
Weren't they rated Super Bowl champions? Oh, yeah. Okay. They were rated Super Bowl champions in 2019, right? They were top 5 favorites going into that game, right? We were supposed to go to get destroyed, right? All I heard was Dak is going to go in there. He's going to murder us with that so-called superstar offense. He couldn't even score 9 points.
Hey, the defense was top who?
Defense was doing their job.
How the defense doing their job giving up 40 to Cleveland? Giving up 38 to Atlanta. How the defense was doing their job?
Bro.
And Dak Prescott, the reason why they won the Atlanta game. Was the reason why they won the Atlanta game. So how's the defense did a goddamn good job? If they giving up 39 to Cleveland, if they giving up 40 to Atlanta, how's the defense doing their job?
What shit are we talking about? We talking about 2019.
You talking about Dallas, but I'm saying how's the defense good if they're not doing their job? Giving up over 30 a game consistently.
Eagles champ, bro. I gotta take you out. Someone's backstage. Actually, I'm gonna take out BLC.
Yeah, I'm gonna get going because I'm on Philly. I'm gonna have Philly Notions
here, bro. You crazy,
Philly Notions coming. I gotta go into Philly Notions here.
There's like 4 people backstage, bro. I gotta add someone.
Yeah, but I have to go anyway. Philly Notion is coming up.
All right. Peace out, bro. Jesus Christ, I can't help that.
Dude, Eagles champ is just driving me nuts, bro.
Damn.
All right, what's going on, Art Vanderlei, bro? I see you're new around here, so what's going on, man?
Bro, did I just miss the clown show? Did you
guess
just?
so.
Damn, man. I
swear,
look. I know
bro,
you
Eagles
can't argue
champ
with
is literally
stupid.
I'm just, hey, no, the point that I'm saying, guys, How, like I say, how can you win games giving up 29 points a game every single game? And down the stretch, the quarterback doing his job, like Deshaun Watson do his job, but the defense can't stop nobody down the stretch. How can you blame that on the quarterback for doing their damn job and the defense not doing their job? Not doing their job. What the hell are you supposed to do? What you want a quarterback to goddamn do? The quarterback needs some type of weapons to throw to. Deshaun Watson out there making practice squads people look good. Injuries, beat up offensive line, same thing. Same thing that Jalen Hurts did late last year. But that's not neither one of them quarterbacks' fault that the defense was terrible. It's not their fault. So I'm just saying, well, come on, man.
All right, I'm sorry that y'all had to hear the blasphemous that kid had. I'm sorry to every single one that came on this channel today and just heard all of that. Just disrespectful.
If this is
ignorance like this, I don't know, man.
I will say, if this is your first time on the channel and this is the first time you've met that man, this is the daily thought process. This was not an act.
Now, bro.
This is just the brain 24/7. This is the life of Eagles champ. This is just normal, I guess. I don't know.
All right, but in all honesty, though, we're 5 away from 700, I think. So please subscribe, like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Damn. You're right there, bro. You're like right there. Like, dang.
They're up so fast.
All right, I just want to say, Art Vanderlei, I know you're you said you're a Giants fan, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. So, what do you think about your Giants this season, bro?
I'll bring up Daniel Jones.
It's all going to come down to the offensive line. All going to come down to the offensive line. And from what I saw in that preseason game, I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all, fellas. Now, I know you guys were saying Daniel did a very poor job in that preseason game. I thought it was a mad game. I want to say it was totally bad. I mean, he was getting beat up. Andrew Thomas was getting his lunch eaten over and over again by, I think it was a rookie. Pretty embarrassing from a number 4 overall pick. But, yeah. I think the only bad thing I saw from Jones was that horrific goal line interception. That was it, I think. I think that was the only poor thing I saw from him. And, yeah, it made me cringe. It brought shame. I'll be the first to admit it. And if they don't do well this year, I think he needs to go.
So, if you think... hold on.
Daniel Bag of Bones Jones.
Let me try to figure out how I want to phrase this.
Daniel's got no bones left. He's gotten sacked like 50,000 times.
Dude, he came from Duke, man. He came from Duke.
And to be fair,
garbage.
At Duke, he was the only reason they were winning games. He's the only reason they were winning games at Duke.
How was Daniel Jones even a first-round pick for real?
Well, from what I was reading after that draft, because I was amazed about it too, they were saying either Denver or Washington were going to pick him up in the first. That's what reports were saying. So that's why they drafted him so high, because he wasn't going to be there in the second, for their second first-round pick. So that's why they overdrafted severely.
Yeah, 100%. So I know us Eagles fans and Giants fans, sometimes we go back and forth on things, the whole that. But you seem like a good dude. So you have your record prediction for the Giants this year?
Oh, I don't have a solid prediction. I have more of like a threshold because they're very. I think all the NFC teams right now are very difficult to predict. There's just been so much turmoil over these past several years. I say the Giants. I think their best season would be 10 wins. I think their worst would be like 6 wins. So I'm going to say that they win 8 games. 8 and 9. I think that would be with the new added game.
Yeah, 100%. What's going on, Jose, in the chat? Yeah. So, do you think you're sweeping us this year?
Ooh, Yeah, I do.
Philly.
I do. I know you guys have our number.
He's done.
I know you really have our number. But I think
The
we'll
Giants
get you
are
this
not
year.
sweeping the Eagles, bro. They're not sweeping the Eagles.
I don't know. We were so close to doing it last year. We had you. I know. You know how many teams the Giants had last year?
Close
They were
doesn't mean
so
you did
close.
it, boy.
I know. I'm just saying they're right there. They are right there, and they
A
got
wise
better.
man once said, "Close only matters in horseshoes and hand grenades." And this ain't this, bud.
Yeah.
Do I need to get the whiteboard out?
Nope.
Right there. The man speaking
Slade's
facts,
present at
folks.
the moment.
Oh, I agree with him. Yeah, but
you right.
you just have to factor
Man
it in for the
speaking
next
facts. The guy
year.
that's above me, bro.
So close. So close.
But yet so
supporting
far
the
away.
Giants since the third off
You know
season.
something
I've been
though,
supporting
I
them this
will agree
entire
with one thing that he says, and that is I believe this division comes down to the very last week. No lie.
It honestly can because this division sucks as it has been for the past few years.
It should be
I mean,
another
like,
tight
how
race.
long has it been since this division hasn't sucked? It's been at least since the Eagles made that Super Bowl run in 2017 all the way to Super Bowl 52 to defeat the Patriots. Because from there, it was like the Cowboys won the division at 10-6. Then the year after, the Eagles won the division at 9-7. And then, so 2018, 2019. And then last year, Washington won the division at 7-9. This division can honestly come down to the last game, so I'll have to agree with them then.
I mean, like, this year, don't be surprised if it take 8 wins to win a division.
It
took
honestly
7
can,
last
Dante.
year.
It
It took
honestly
7.
can, bro.
It took 7 last year to win a division.
Yeah,
So with the extra game, don't be surprised if 8 wins wins. I think the max 8 wins wins this division.
It
And
honestly
comes down
could,
to the
I'm not
last
gonna
game.
lie.
Comes down to the last game.
Depends how well each of the teams will play. Because, I mean, Washington, they won with Alex Smith playing the last game because all they had to do was beat the Eagles and then make the playoffs. And then they were going into that game against the Buccaneers with Taylor Heineke, and he almost beat Tom Brady.
Yep.
He almost beat Tom Brady. You all have to admit that right now. He only lost like 5 or 8 points to Tom Brady. It was either like 31-23 or 28-23. He almost beat Tom Brady and almost went to the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
I mean, go ahead, big play, Slay, my fault.
Nah, you can go, man.
Like I say, if you just look at that Washington football team defensive line and how dominant they were,
that D-line
that's
is
the
hot,
only
bro.
when you look at Washington, the only thing you fear is that defensive line. Pretty much get into the quarterback anytime they want to. I haven't seen much of the secondary because I just seen the defensive line get at the football so much that you don't have to get a chance to look at that secondary. And that takes a lot of pressure off that secondary when the D-line always getting to the quarterback. The problem is the quarterback situation from the Washington football team. I'm not a fan of that quarterback situation. That's why I was saying I want to see more of Taylor Heineke and see what he could do and see what he can do on this offensive side of the football, because like I say, with a chance and an opportunity, I believe Taylor Heineke can be an okay quarterback, but that defensive line, it just scares me, man.
Yep. So what I was gonna say is, like, honestly, man, I think the Giants have a good future. Like, I know I shouldn't be supporting them at all, but I'm just honestly saying, based off of what I've seen, that team has a bright future. Like, they have a bright ceiling. They have not a good quarterback. They have a solid one. If he's solid this year, then they honestly have a chance to win this division, because no one honestly is a clear-cut winner in this division. You can argue Dallas, but Dallas has never been a clear-cut favorite ever. The Eagles were the same way. Washington, they only won it once, and they went 7-9 last year. And the Giants, they've been like 6-10 in the basement the last like 3 years. So no one can say.
Chalk it up before 2016 didn't count.
Yeah, before 2016. Yeah.
Hold on. Real quick, can I say something? Real quick, I need to say something. AK, it's happening. I was right. It's all coming together now, man. The board. It's happening.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. All right, that was all. Continue.
Yeah. So,
Well, he must have been done.
I think I gotta sub someone out because there's 2 people waiting backstage. Actually, I was gonna end it, but I'm for a bit.
Well,
Yeah.
I can tag out. I gotta go get something to eat, anyways. Thanks for having me, guys. It was great talking to you.
Got you, man.
All right, man.
Yeah. Also, tag out. See y'all.
See you,
Yep.
Papa.
See you, Papa. All right. So let's get Mr. Philly fan.
There's your 2 right
and
there, Splay. There's your 2 out of here. So you can add 2 more back in.
All right. So Sonic, this dude's been waiting for a minute, but he's still not backstage. I don't know where he went. He does that a lot.
He's
He
been
wants to
having
get on.
problems with his internet lately.
All right, what's going on, Mr. Philly fan and not Travis Sports kid? I'm sorry that I had y'all waiting in the backstage for a minute. There was just too many people on here, but yeah, we'll go over a couple of things to end the stream. We'll go for about 15 minutes, but if y'all want to go around the panel to like do an NFC East record prediction, y'all can. Starting with Dante.
All right. I got the Eagles in first place at 11-6. I got the Giants. I got the Giants second. I got the Cowboys third, and I got the Washington football team. Cowboys have the best talent in this division by far, but the problem is there's gonna always be adversity, something in the locker room, the coaching staff. The defense is going to probably be averaged again. It's going to always be something to stop this team full potential. And I don't trust Dallas. Michael Gallup is a free agent after this year. They're not going to sign him back because they got CeeDee Lamb. And so I just don't have no trust in the Dallas Cowboys. I'm going to go Eagles and Giants. I'm going to go Eagles and Giants in this division, but I'm definitely taking the Eagles.
Yeah.
You?
I'll second that. You know, Dallas has figured out a way to fuck it up for 25 years. Why not make it another?
Yeah. So, not your average sports kid. I know you're a Niners fan, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, what is your NFC East prediction?
So my NFC East prediction solely bases on how Hurts plays and how the Cowboys play. Now, the Cowboys have, as you know, Dante said, they have talent, but they always have something go wrong. Something happens to them to the point where they don't play, as good as they should. I'm not big on Zeke, and I'm not big on Prescott this season. I've never really been big on Zeke ever since, he's just been going downhill lately. So I got Eagles number 1. I think they'll win it with around 8 or 9 wins or something around there. And then I got the football team second. I like them. Their defense is good. Fitzmagic can, handle the offense and use, weapons like Terry McLaurin and Logan Thomas and, Antonio Gibson. He's got some weapons this year. Like the past few years, he had Devontae Parker, Myles Gaskin, and what's his name? Gesicki. Compare that to McLaurin, Thomas, and Gibson.
And DeAndre Brown. And Curtis Samuel.
Yeah, exactly. They have better weapons than he did in Miami, and he's got a better defense, and he still played pretty good with them. So I think he'll do pretty good with the football team. And then between the Cowboys and then the Giants, I don't like Jones that much, and the Cowboys, they're too talented to be the worst team in the division.
All right, how about you, Mr. Philly fan? I kind of already know. Mr. Philly 23. You there?
Go once.
You there? I don't know, but BLSG, how about you?
Here's the thing. If this guy right here, yes, I got my Jalen Hurts jersey right here. If this boy right here can ball out with all of his young weapons, the Eagles do have a chance at this division, man. Even though this division has stunk since the Eagles won the Super Bowl, This team right here, I got the Eagles finishing first with around, I will say, a 10-7 record. In second, I got Washington because that defense and the offense just got better. Their D-line is obviously stacked. Their wide receiver core just got better. And when you have a veteran QB like Ryan Fitzpatrick, you definitely have that veteran talent to throw down to your receivers like Terry McLaurin, Logan Thomas, and a bunch of these other pieces that you have. So I got Washington second. I'll say they get 7 or 8 wins maybe because I think their defense is going to be good, but we don't know how well Ryan Fitzpatrick, even though despite the fact he does have that veteran talent, we don't know how well he's going to execute since he is with a new team. So it might give him get a few weeks for him to get used to it. Third, I got Dallas, man. I got Dallas third just because they all, again, like some of these people have been saying, Dallas, even though they have talent, even though they do have talent, they always find a way to get something wrong. And I just feel like in Jerry world, I just feel like they won't execute again. And also they haven't been to the Super Bowl in about 25 years. And Dallas still stinks. And then fourth, they got the Giants. Obviously, I think we know the pretty obvious reason. Because Daniel Jones stinks. He shouldn't have ever been taken in the first round. Because he came from Duke. He's trash with the Giants. I don't care if he has Saquon Barkley, Kenny Golladay, Kadarius Toney, Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard. I don't care about all that talent. He stinks. He doesn't have the accuracy. He just does not have that dog in him. And I have the Giants maybe getting around 5 or 6 wins at least. So I got Eagles 1, Washington 2, Cowboys 3, Giants 4.
I like that list.
Yep. So how about you, Mr. Philly 23?
Basically the same list as BLSG. I think the Giants will be at the bottom for the simple reason that they got Golladay, who's probably his injury bug is gonna probably come back on him. Saquon, I don't think he's gonna come back the same, and their O-line is still not put together right, so I don't feel like it's a very great mix at that line. The defense is the only bright side of that team I can really see. So, and the quarterback situation, we all know about it. We're not gonna get on it. Third, I have the Cowboys. I just think they're a good team. They just have some problems during their defense, and they have like great weapons, like amazing weapons. It's just like the defense and the offense, they don't know how to mesh together. Like one will be good this game and one will be bad the other game. Like the time zones never mix. The Washington Redskins, I have them at second, but I think it will be close with the Cowboys because Fitzpatrick. I don't think he'll be all that just magic this year. I think he'll be all right. But the Eagles, I have us winning the division, obviously. I think Jalen Hurts is gonna show he's worth. And I think Devonta and all these other receivers, the defense, and everything else on this team, I think they're gonna show who they are this year. Awkward silence.
You know the truth, awkward silence right here.
I might start whistling too.
Let's go, boy. Let's get the Jeopardy music going. Let's go. Do 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 do.
All right, my bad. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, he's finally back.
I'm gonna end the stream right here. So, thank you guys.
We were just waiting for it.
4 away from 500. So please help me get there.
Wasn't it 4 away from
this community. Yeah, blessed to have this community. Peace out, y'all.